Good evening. Welcome back to Star Wars: The Old Republic. Oops, just a microphone, just a wee bit. Yeah, that's better. Right. Yes, today is the Empire playthrough for my old character here, old Mobius, the sniper. Oh yeah, see that cat. And things are progressing quite nicely. We've started to do some work on Nar Shaddaa, or as I like to refer to it as Space Vegas. There's getting a bit of level progression. I mean, I'm at level 46 now out of a possible 70. That's going to be interesting once I hit 70, start getting the command crates. That'll be fun. So I can't think of anything else to say right now, so I might as well just get on with the game. Excuse me one moment. Yeah. We're dry today for some reason. But the plan today is see how far I can get on the trail of the terrorists that blew up Darth Jadus and killing thousands of innocent, loyal Imperial subjects. Flirting his way and shooting his way across the galaxy. Then tomorrow will be my Jedi and her, I don't say pure mission, but she is definitely more on the straight and narrow than this guy. He is definitely morally ambiguous. Now, one day I might even sort of show off some of my other characters as well in gameplay, just for a laugh. But ooh. I think this was, yes, I was finishing off the heroics, wasn't I? Right, so using that, get myself back into the mindset. There we go. Oh, control. Have to defeat leaders and destroy suppliers. Supplies. Oh, that was bad. I do apologise. Let's go take it easy. Not weighing too much. I mean, I'm like practically twice their level. Even allowing for the level drop that you get. I think that's one of the supply crates over there in the distance. Yeah, there it is. Just see it behind. Yeah, so what I did, I will take out these ones. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, I'm sure I did, but I know I have a habit of repeating myself. Is I've ordered the Elgato, and that should be here, fingers crossed, next week. That's the Elgato streaming deck. Much as I would love to get the green screen, I don't have the room to have it at the moment. But something else I am looking at, and I'm not entirely sure which one I'm going for yet. Is I've got to get my combat proficiency, haven't I? Let's go with entrench, cooldown. No. Penetrating blast, so the target. No. Augmented shields. Oh, that sounds good. Siege bunker. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Debilitating shots. Hold your ground. Very interesting. Oh, we'll have to have a look at that. I'll come back to that at some point. Oop, no. Yeah, I'll close that one. That's fine. I know I'm losing some of my abilities, I know that. I do actually have a build that I'm basing this character off of. I want to use that first. I don't want to deviate too much from that build, because I know my build workout abilities suck. Oh, and that Jedi got it from. Git. Alright, that's how you want to play. Fine. Going to take these ones out. There's a Jedi in the distance there, let's take him out. I'll probably use one of the heroic moments for that. Just because. Right, yeah, it's got to do it just for a laugh. Let's go with the old ion cannon attack, followed up by the grenade. And drop into. There we go. When she gets close, I will. Nice. See if I can get another one. Move the mouse too quickly. My bad. Targeting the wrong thing there. Choke him. Choke him. Do like that ability, those abilities. They just feel right. Okay, so let's see, where else have I got to go? I'm in the right area. I'm just going to hunt around for the rest of those leaders. Got 3 more leaders to bag and 4 more crates. Right, let's have a look around here. There was a crate somewhere. I think that other guy got it. Might just wait here until it respawns. Yes, got him. Oh my god, there's a respawn. Right, not a problem, there's more. There's the other rebel leader over there. Jedi rebel leader even. Yeah. So that's the bonus done. A little bit of extra experience. Always helpful. Yes, as I said, the something I'm looking for is I'm probably gonna get the name wrong, so I do apologise. I think it's like a light box, I believe is the term for it. It basically means I won't be able to rely on my living room light to light me up. It'll be something that'll be semi-professional. Actually look decent, but I need to get one that doesn't shine directly into my eyes, or get like a diffuser. I think there's a term is, because it can't be too big either, because I'm very limited on space at the moment. Even this desk and this computer is pushing the amount of spare room I've got. I mean, yeah, in theory I could do it, but I would be stuck for places to go, move around. I'd have to literally just sort of rearrange my living room any time I want to do anything, which is not practical. If I can find one that can either sort of sit on the desk or go in a corner out the way, that would be perfect. But also it can't be shining right into my eyes or be too bright, because that's something I do have issues with. I mean, my eyesight's crappy enough as it is anyway, I don't need to make it worse. But I don't want to say it's a mega priority, but it's definitely something I am looking into. I'd have to keep an eye out for that. Nope. Right, so I think that's all the crates up here done. And that one over there is respawned. Scoot around here. Might not see them. Then let's put on chuck a grenade and go. Let's got them. Then we need one more crate and one more Jedi. Then this area I think is done. I think this pit's clear. Well, it's close to being clear. Oh, there's the jump. They are down there. I have enough time left on the heroic moment, so I have to forget about that for now. Stab and just keep shooting them, really. That's what I do. I'm a sniper. Run around, shoot, shoot, shoot. Right. Now, let's see, let's go that one, and then Boom. Take out some of those abilities as well. I need these for a while. Like that. Boom. Yeah. Okay, what we'll do next? Shut down the communication tower terminal, which is, and again, I do apologize, got a very itchy nose right now. Oh no, it's actually running. Ah. I have to go this way. Okay, easy enough. Terminal's going to be right over there. Take out these guys as I go. No particular reason. Apart from the experience, obviously. Maybe some loot. Speaking of loot, yeah, I still need to sort out my inventory again. I must remember to do that after the stream, because otherwise I will be running out of room so much. Keep forgetting to do that. Chuck a grenade. Also trying to get into the habit as well of not looking down at my keyboard as much. So I should be able to focus on the camera and the stream a bit easier. And as I'm getting used to this keyboard, that is something that is becoming easier. Which is why, one of the reasons why I'm using sort of the same abilities time and again, because it makes it easier for me to do that. And like when it gets like the boss fights, that I'll, you know, sort of really focus on my abilities and things like that. But for the moment, these ones will work. Yeah. What have I got left? Yeah, I'm getting a bit closer. What does I send Cleo away to sell the trash?
Watch your back.
Doesn't leave me with much room. See if I can reverse engineer any of it. No. Poop.
Alright, make me look good.
Okay. Who am I going to fight now? Because it's always going to... There he is. Oh, it's his commander. Oh, another heroic moment, I think. Use every ability I've got on him. And you want to see what power can do? This. You may be a Jedi, but I'm a master at killing. All these NPCs. There we go. I'll get from him. Oh, just some credits. Okay. Right, let's head to the next heroic area. Then I'll open up my crate, see what I got. Then after I've done this, then I will work on the what do you call it? The story mission. I got a new bracer. Nice. And ooh, relic of assault. Oh, excellent. So I'll get rid of the. I find I have to pick these ones out manually because otherwise it doesn't pick them up properly. Can I reverse engineer those? Nope. Right, let's see. Now I have to download the Battle Droid weapon schematics, download Battle Droid AO protocols, and download Battle Armor specifications. Easy enough, he says. Probably going to get absolutely destroyed, but never mind. Oh, bonus. It's always good. Oh, a level, that's why it was pulled. Sweet, I'm now level 47. Yay! I could put Cleo in DPS mode, but to be perfectly honest, I'm doing enough damage as it is anyway. She's doing well, keeping me alive. Give him a hell a little bit. So I'll just follow this path. You see on the mini map to the bottom right there. Should take me where I need to go. However, I'm still going to have to fight these big boys. Yes, I know No-Gil controls his sector. I don't want to see that at the time. See, this is why I need her to keep me alive. But that would have killed me otherwise. Yep, getting some decent experience. That does that as well. Right. So the first one is over there. First of all, salvage these guys. Increases my scavenging ability. Why is that? It should be going away by now, it's a bit annoying. The downside to sort of focusing more on the middle screen, I'll notice, is that I cannot see what my cooldowns are. Always a no wonder. Right, oh, emergency health pack. That does that as well. Right, let's get them. That's one. The next one is going to be where? Looks like it's going to be up that path there. So if I go up here. Scoot. Oh crap, there they are. Alright. Okay, let's just use my abilities. Focus fire on one. Pray that clear keeps me alive, otherwise I'm in trouble. So, half the abilities I don't know what they do. Trench is like a super shield, basically. What I might do is either move that higher up the list. Kind of like my protocol system, that the higher they are up here, the more likely I am to use. Again, I'll move that. In fact. Yeah, let's swap that over there, because I'm going to be using these more often. Here we go. Right, the next one's going to be over there. So just... Oh god, more of them. Yeah, Entrench is definitely an ability that's very handy for something like this. Oh, a bit confused there. And hand grenade. Try not to keep in the red zones. That's like burns. In another emergency health pack. She's generally doing okay, but obviously there's a limit to how much she can heal me. You know, I'm not invulnerable with her. Just vastly increases my chances of survival. Right, so schematics. The next one's going to be, if I go down that little path there. Right, that's what I will do. Is now I will take out these. Have a grenade. Trying to teach my muscle memory the right keys now. I'm getting hammered by those robots. They are seriously doing some damage. Ooh, seriously doing some damage. I wasn't in my shielded mode, that's why. Right, do this again. Just because I can. Let's focus and take out the big boy first. Yeah, that's what I need to do, is make sure I'm still in my shields. Because otherwise... Slice the dungeon center. Where's that? That is... Okay, so I'm going to have to go back out and follow that path to the north. Right. Killing as I go. See if I've got enough time to use the heroic abilities again. Bit more. So you focus on him. I will try and take him out. Grenade. Have some lightning. It was choking, no? It was choking. Yeah, focus on taking him out. Yeah, the most powerful shots do take a little while to work, but when they do, they're very effective. Especially at longer range, obviously. So let's slide past here. There we go. Same abilities on him. Then drop back into that. I will. Now says I can't really fight using my best abilities and run at the same time. It's one or the other. But then I'm a sniper, so kind of what you expect really. Oops, there's another one. Use that ability and that one. Use everything because I can. Ooh, ambush. Move over there. Taking him out. Come on. Grenade. I've got to sort of pay more attention to what I'm doing and not try to be too blasé about it, because that's how the character gets killed. Okay, so something's in here.
Getting good.
Slice terminal, which is basically their term for hacking, really. Alright, so where's that terminal? He's going to be right the other side of that chamber. Right. Let's just take these out as I'm going along. That one. As long as I just sort of stick to the routine, you're generally okay. Just follow the rotation. Do you have to be premium to enjoy this game? You can do it free to play, but I do warn you that it's a lot better if you... there's 3 levels to it. There's free to play. There's what's called preferred, which means you spent some money on it in the past, even if you're not at the moment. And then there's subscriber. Free to play, yeah, it's okay. It's not the best. It's not the worst I've seen. You will be sort of locked out of a few of the high-end items, though. That's one of the major downsides. In terms of the storyline, but I mean, to be honest, it's one of the sort of games I would say to people to give it a try at least once. But do be warned that you will not level as fast if you haven't paid at least something. Because as I say, there's the 3 tiers: completely free, have paid, is currently paying, and obviously they're going to give better priority to people who are currently playing. But just be warned by that. Do you actually need to pay? Not particularly. Do I advise it if you can afford it? Yeah. something else to bear in mind as well. If you have paid at least once, then what you can also do is get the security key, and what that does is it secures your account, and you get basically 100 cartel coins, which is like their premium currency, and that will give you sort of in-game money to spend towards the more premium items. And you can negate the unlocks and all that kind of thing. And there's give the website a look. I'll probably tell you a bit more information about it on there, because I know they're changing it every so often. You can play, basically you can play for a while for free. You get all essentially the storyline stuff. I think you are obviously limited by the amount of characters you can have as well. But something I always suggest to people to do is create yourself 2 characters, one Empire and one Republic, because their storylines are, whilst there's a lot of overlap, there are differences. Like Empire character will start on one planet and a Republic character will start on another. But best thing to do, give the base game a try, see if you like it, and if you don't like it. I mean, personally, I got a subscriber because what's the word I'm looking for? I had a bit of extra cash. I thought, sod it, why not? And don't let anybody tell you that you have to pay to play the game. You don't. It's just there's a lot more benefits if you do. Think of it as the free-to-play thing as like a trial, like if you you get sort of like level 20, 30 or whatever, and you just don't like it, then you've not paid anything, and you've not wasted any money. You've only wasted a bit of time.
I'm going to miss working with you. My job is rarely this entertaining.
Hello, RC. Is it RC Cola? Yeah, RC Cola. Yep. Just playing as the old Empire today, and I've got some gloves, nice, and same braces as before. Great. I need to clear out my inventory again very, very soon. Yeah, I'm getting way full up. Right, let's see if there's one nearby. There is not. Who? That's alright, I don't mind explaining stuff. I mean, I will say, obviously, because I have been subscriber for a while, double check the information on their website first, just in case they've changed it, because I don't go and look on it every single week to see if it's been updated. But I will provide you with the most current information that I've got. I made that mistake with one of the Lord of the Rings games. Great game, but because I have a lifetime subscription to it, I forgot that certain things changed from one to another. Yeah, definitely I say, if you can, create yourself 2 characters, one Empire, one Republic, just so you get all the you get access to different storylines, different classes, stuff like that. Well, I say different classes, essentially they are the same on each. They are the same, just different names and slightly different powers, but they are basically just the same. Ooh, that's an interesting one. What I would suggest is, I've not really played as a Vanguard. There's a website called, I think it's Delphi.net. Oh, hello, what's that? Purple thing. What's that about? So I got distracted by the purple beam. It is. Oh, it's a cultural artifact. Nah, I thought it was something going to be good. Generally, my mastery is pretty good. I would say, Trooper Vanguard. I've not really played as a Trooper Vanguard, so I don't want to send you down a path that would be wrong for you. Yeah, check out the Dolphin. Actually, I will find it because I've got the just going to pause one moment. I'll put the link in chat, because this is a very good site, which is where I get most of my build information from. The Old Republic. There we go. I'll post this in chat. That link there, absolutely brilliant. It's got loads of builds and stuff like that on there. Check it out, and just make sure you're going for the latest build, because some of them have been updated, some of them haven't, and some of them are more designed for like PvP, some of them are more designed for PvE, and you know, things like that. But give that a try, and there'll be some good builds on that. Right, I forgot what I was doing now. Oh yeah, killing stuff. Right, so I've got to take out the fasteners and housings from the supply crates. Right. Let's take out these things first.
Rise and shine.
Yeah, although I do have a Vanguard character, I haven't played them that much. I just got them to complete the achievements. Come on. Do you? Hey. Yeah, not like that, do you? Eliminate. I'm not going to try and pronounce what these things are called. Yeah. Hey, see, I've just leveled up again. If you were playing free to play, it would be slower, your leveling. So just bear that in mind. Right, take out that crate as well. Right, so where are those power junctions? They are going to be... Right, verbifiers. Right, so I've got to find those verbifiers. Oh, there they are. What comes out with these names? I know they're supposed to be alien and stuff, but come on. Look it. Oh, yeah, there's one of them dropped. You can always tell it's a quest item because the loot beams are yellow. Means quest item. I need to... How many more of those I need to kill? I need 2 more. Right. I'll just hang around here, blowing shit up. Oh, good evening, Mr. Craggy. Yeah, we're just on Nar Shaddaa at the moment. Playing as the old Imperial Sniper again, probably my favourite character class. Doing the heroics before progressing onto the storyline. It's my sort of standard way of doing it because, well, the gear you get from the heroics is actually pretty decent. Not the best in the game, but it's better than your standard drops. Yeah, Nar Shaddaa, I refer to it as Space Vegas. It's also where I've got my stronghold, which is basically like your housing. I managed to unlock all the check my oh yeah, I'm getting low on infantry space again. Yeah, I personally think that the agents have the best storyline and frankly the best looking ship in the game. Now,
Rise and shine.
yeah, the ships, they're the blue guys with the red eyes, aren't they? Yeah, I thought they were. I can't remember if I made this guy a cyborg or human. Ah, that's, yes, of course, Admiral Thrawn, yes. From Shadows of the Empire. That was a blast from the past. Right. Get him as well. Yeah, Yeah, I do enjoy this game. And as I say, tomorrow I'll be doing my Republic playthrough on my Jedi Guardian. Completely different character to this guy, both in terms of attitude, RPG, and how they play. Because she's a tank, whereas he's a DPS specialist. But it really does completely change. Yeah, that's what I say. That I think was a bit annoying. But what I've started to do is I'm saving up my cartel coins. So when my sub does, or if my sub does run out, what I can then do is use the cartel coins to pay for that. And I'm getting about 600 a month, including the bonus 100 from my security key. Oops. Oh, I'm out of energy, that's why. That's better. I need one more of those things to go. Let's try and take out these. But yeah, when you do have a sub, save your cartel coins for unlocks, or when you, if you can't afford it. Like things like the sync your armor colours, or what I've been spending it on is inventory space, things like that, and it makes so much of a difference if you can't play it. Some people say it's a bit cheaty, but you know what? That's what the cartel coins are for. So they're for unlocking things or getting yourself snazzy looking items. So yeah, might as well use it. Over there. Is that it? Oh, that's the. Oh, I thought that was a item modifier. I'm not too fussed about syncing the colour, but I can understand why some people are. Right, where have we got to go now? It's going to be in here by the looks of it. Got to repair the power junctions, which are. Where are they? Where are the power junctions? Oh, there they are. Things with the sparks coming out of them. I think if they tweak their free-to-play model, it would. Oh yeah, yeah. See, that's the sort of thing. You get like a really nice, sweet unlock, and then your subscription runs out, and like I say, that doesn't bother me, but I can see why some people it would bother. Destroy the access breach and defeat the Guardian. He's going to be over here. I will save my heroic moment. A duvet is basically like a padded blanket that you put on people's beds, and it helps keep you warm in the winter. Yeah, so you can tell the British person straight away. As soon as you say duvet, it's like, oh yeah. They are. Imagine a cross between a comforter blanket, a pillow, and a big sleeping bag that's been opened up. Kind of. Whereas a comforter is more like sort of just a blanket. A duvet is kind of like a quilt crossed with a sleeping bag crossed with a pillow, and they are brilliant. It's they've normally got sort of like your different types of quilts. Some are like really thick and chunky, others are quite sort of summer light ones. Here we go. Here's the Guardian. Bring on the heroic moment, and I've been frozen. Lovely. Right, you want that? Okay, let's bring on the pain. Don't like that, do you? Have some lightning. Okay. Do that. I'll have some of those. Let's entrench myself. There we go. Got him. Ooh, and I got some hand gear. So wheat. And it's it's actually worse than what I've currently got. Oh, poo. Right, one more heroic even, and then on with the plot. Because I need to sell some shit. Bolton coat of arms looks like a Union Jack. The Union Jack is the crossed flag. Do you mean the coat of arms of Britain? Because I kind of agree with you on that. What do I get? I got... Oh, got some new bit. Okay, a bit low on the clarity, but that's not an issue. And... oh, definite improvement on the bracers. Yeah, that's doing it. Yeah. Let's go in here and see what I've got to kill now. Jedi training facility. Oh great, I'm fighting Jedis. I've got to take out 6 trainers, and 12 force sensitive aliens. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, that if you look at the English flag, it's probably closer to that. I think they call it the Cross of St George or something like that. Yeah, I kind of get where you're going from. Right, let's take out those trains first.
You want some of this?
So, I love it when she says that. Do you want some of this? Do you want some? But the fact that the trainers are standing there, his students are being shot, and he's not even batting an eyelid. But now he will. I'm about to blow him up. Again, I'm going to have Jewel of Fate stuck in my head for most of the evening. Which isn't a real bad thing, but it is when I'm trying to focus on something. That's one down. I'm doing a fair amount of cash as well. 380k. That's the other thing you have to be aware of if you are going free to play, is you are limited by the amount of cash you can have. But I say it's save up your cartel coins when you can afford it, then just buy those unlocks when you need to. But yeah, get the first one you should get is the wallet unlock or the cash unlock, because that will allow you to do so much more. That's some trench. Probably going to use my point on that the entrench ability, because that's now that I've got that, quite impressive. Shoot him. Yeah, another one down. Okay. 2 down, 4 to go. Still, your friends are still being killed, and you're just standing there looking at the targets. Silly people. Come on. Oh, bastard. Yep, we'll take the Jedi out first because they're the most annoying. They're kind of like the mage warriors. And don't get me wrong, I like playing as a Jedi, but they're annoying to fight against. Oh yeah, I am seriously running out of room here. Again. Need to find a merchant. Yeah, I've had a very busy day today, doing some prep for, yes, the warriors amongst the space D&D. That's a very apt description. Right, you want to do that? Right, okay, fine. Have some of that. Right. Yeah, I would have been killed if the Killia wasn't in there. Hey, thank you for the follow. That spooked me for a second. I forgot I set that as the follow alert. Look, what the hell Darth Vader talking in this game for? That's good. It's usually another heroic moment. Let's wipe them out. Wait for that to drop, and then hide.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
Yeah, I've set. Those who don't know, I have recently just set up some new alerts for things like follows, subscriptions, raids, stuff like that. So if you hear weird noises, it's probably those. Although one of them is still freaking hilarious. I can't wait till you see it. Let's take him out. He is getting on my nerves. That is annoying that he knocks me out of cover. Okay, fine. Shoot him. Right, security door is over there. Okay, so I've got to take those ones out as well. Okay, got to cut all of those. 2 more. Today's been pretty good actually. It's been, I wasn't going to say it's been a perfect day, because I had a lot of work to do, but my own fault, so I don't know what to blame, but now that it's done, I'm glad it's done. It was like the, basically writing out the mission report for the last Star Trek Adventures mission, doing some tweaking for the stuff to that, and I've still got things I have to do more for that. Making sure everything was set up for the stream today, like this one, because there was an update slightly. So. Large dirty burger, and again you start talking about food. Yeah, you saying that about being peopled out for the day, that's kind of one of the reasons why I enjoy streaming so much, is it gives me a form of contact with people, but at the same time it's controlled and I don't get too drained and it's like, honestly, I can't be dealing with anyone anymore. This I can deal with. Do I sometimes struggle for things to say? Yes, of course I do. But it's, in terms of how I feel, feel so much better now I start doing this. Even on my days off when I'm not streaming, I sort of be thinking, oh, no, I have to stick to the routine. Because otherwise, you get burnt out. Trust me, that's not something you ever want to have. I've had it before. I do not ever want to have it again. Ooh. Assassin's Creed Target history, what's that do? Yeah, Kalia can have that.
You know me way too well.
And what's in here then? It's... oh, the last lot of trainees. Always food. Salad, chicken wings, taco bowl, pasta, tons of bread. Oh.
The Empire is thankful.
Well, the Empire is going to pay me. Nice. Oh, right, okay, now what I need to do is find somewhere I can sell stuff. So what I need to do is, where's a vendor? Okay, so I need to go to Menzinetti Spaceport. I was trying to think. Smokehouse? What's Smokehouse? Not entirely sure what that is, but it sounds good. I'm assuming some kind of smoked beef or product.
Medical attention.
Right, sell my crap that I don't need now. Sell. Don't need that one now. Sell. 9, 6, 7. Yep, that's well. I don't need standard issue. Don't need those. So they can go. I'll put that. Yeah. What else can I sell? No, that I need to keep. That can sell. That I can sell. That. Sure, I've got nothing else that's. No, that's great. That's better. Not fantastic, but it'll do. What I also need to do is find a. I'm doing that one because that's a. Ham Solo. Oh dear. That sounds like Bob's Burgers type place.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Okay, so I've got to choose that now. Do I go? See, on this path, do I do the class mission or do I do the planet missions first? I'm trying to think because they're both the same. Let's do the planet stuff first. Get that over and done with.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I'd love to go to some of those sort of themed restaurants, but obviously the major downside to living in London is that I would probably have to sell half a kidney to pay for it. Kind of sucks. So what I will do is, sorry, just doing my zim on there, get a bit cold, because I'm using Entrench. There's something here that gave me the ability whilst I was in Trench, wasn't it? Where is it? Countermeasures, crippling diversion. Reduces the cooldown. Yes, that's what I wanted. Because that means I can use Entrench more. Orange Julius. Not that I've seen, but then again I'm not probably the person it's aimed for. Right. Candied bacon. Why do my streams always keep degenerating into talking about food? Why? I'm not complaining.
This doesn't exactly sound legit.
Candied bacon does sound good though. No, even when you're not here, Mr. Craigie, the Craigie, sorry, I keep saying Craigie. For some reason, you can guarantee probably 90% of the time we end up talking about food. What's your angle?
How much are you being paid now?
Slippers will come off. That's better. So yeah, I've basically got sort of, I know what's going to happen. I'm pretty much going to take a tour all the way around this place and end up back there. Well, now she is back. We're not in the thing. I will do. Put her into DPS mode so I can just destroy everybody who even looks at me funny. And I will report that message as spam because it's just gibberish. Right, so then it's a good. Orange just tang. Ooh, that sounds like it would either be absolutely lovely or disgusting. Yeah, see now she's in DPS mode. This will go a lot quicker. Also means I'll be having more loot to pick up and more rubbish. hello. I wonder. I just rolled up onto a shelf. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right. Have a grenade. Yeah. Yeah, physics are more sort of like a guideline in this universe. Right, so let's just make sure I'm heading the right way. I need to defeat... Okay, it's easy enough to do. Right, I've got killed those anyway, so let's take him out as well. More loot. Yes, I do. And there's one there. So next is, yep, as I thought, I'm now going to have to head south. Again, let's get my speeder, just because I can. Do the old power slide. I mean, I'm not that fast, but it does the job. So if I head towards this, I believe there is a quest hub around here somewhere as well. You go and harvest that. Alright, we'll deal with this. Take that, isn't it? If I do this right. Yeah. Using the environment against them. And I leveled again. Oh, that's how you want to play, is it? Yeah. Silly people. I'll chuck a grenade on... Oh, don't need to. Excuse me, citizens. Don't mind me. Oh, look, something interesting over there. Then... Oh yeah, I can see it on the mini-map now. There's the hub I suspected was around here somewhere, and I was right. I mean, I played this game before, but it was a fair while, you know, about a year ago. So I'm sort of remembering it as I'm playing it. If that makes sense. Take out those guys as well. That one. That's that one done. Next is... where's the... oh, there it is. I saw it somewhere. Already pulled. Oh, I've got to go there anyway, by the looks of it. So I have to go that way, and then... okay. That's quite easy. Always remember to pick up the fast travel point as well. Just makes your life so much easier. Where is he? He's over there. Oh, Officer Keeling. You notice how the Imperial Agency are either really skinny or chunky.
Excuse me, I'm on surveillance duty. The things Huts do behind closed doors.
This is important. Slicers were selling intelligence reports on the black market. I recovered them.
These are my reports.
Yes, they are.
Excellent work, Agent. Glad to see we still take care of our own. Wait, these reports are embedded with slicing signatures. This isn't some gang. It's the mark of the Republic's Strategic Information Service.
And that
Care to
means...
explain that?
The Republic stole these reports, then handed them to the Slicer gang, probably to keep their operation hidden. If the SIS has a listening post, they may be spying on us right now.
Of course they are.
Do you hear me, Republic filth? Soon you'll feel the sting of intelligence. Isn't that right, Agent?
Well, Yeah, you know you've pissed all over the plans for a surprise attack.
Discretion, officer. If the Republic's listening, they now know we're coming.
I suppose you're right, but there's no time for subtlety. The SAS signatures contain coordinates. Go there, destroy the listening post, kill everyone.
If I have to. Right, so there's something down here I've got to go to. I'm going to deal with that one first before I have to worry about anything else. Shadow Syndicate safe house. Ooh. I was looking at the the holograms there.
Godoba, please. I have good news.
Do not attempt to dissimulate.
No dissimulation intended. But I wanted you to meet someone.
Hello.
Welcome. Allow me to introduce the diplomatic services allies on Nar Shaddaa. The Shadow Syndicate.
I'm glad to see the Hutt clans are falling in line.
Quite. After Nemro joined us, others began to follow. Godoba the Hutt, owner of the club Vertica Casino and 5 city sectors. Your ship is docked in his spaceport. Varko Ti, Chomash of the Nar Shaddaa Labor Alliance. There are no better slavers in the galaxy.
Oh dear.
Pleasure.
He's a
And last,
slaver.
DXTX.
I've decided that pretty much
primary
most of my
hub the
characters
DX
are
Annihilator
against
network.
slavery, with the possible exception of one, but she's crazy. So
Negotiations permitted.
Together, they represent key powers.
Even though she doesn't
Yukabi
really
and the
enjoy
Exchange
slavery,
could have joined them,
but she
but
tolerates
thanks
it.
to your strike, we
In the
needn't
game, I
worry
have to
about
point
the
out.
Exchange anymore.
The Corellian sector is in flames. The exchange won't be rebuilding.
With all
Good
due
luck, slavery.
respect to you and your
Fucking
talents,
sucks.
that may not be so. This woman has lied to you.
Yeah, that's something I really just do not like. So I have a rule with any games that I play. Even my evil characters have certain,
She has blundered where
shall we say,
many hearts
rules
blundered
and lines they
before.
do not cross.
And now,
And
we
one
all
of
pay
them
the price.
is dealing with slavery. And if I get a chance to blow up slavers, I take it.
What makes Ukabi so great a threat?
I'm sure they're exaggerating the situation.
So service is one thing, slavery, right out.
He's preparing an army of Stimenhad's killers and cybernetically linked assassins.
Yeah, a bit cold in here again, so I might have to put the heating on.
Ah, very well. If Yukabi won't learn his lesson, then the Empire can handle his dying blows.
We'll have to move fast, determine our assets and vulnerabilities.
My sources report exchange death squads on the move. As you destroy
If I
his
get to put a
assets,
bullet
he'll
in
destroy
the
ours.
slaver's head,
The promenade,
no,
factories,
not in his head,
slave pens.
in his nuts, I'll be happy.
Ukabi is drawing energy for his chemical enhancement facilities. He augments soldiers for battle. He must be stopped now.
I don't... What do you suggest we do?
Do we protect the city? Or do we go on the offensive and just burn them? It's like, moral choice time. Screw it, I'm going to make them burn.
Let the exchange target civilians while we carve out their heart. These enhancement facilities, what are they?
You'll have to destroy the tanks and face their creations.
I'll alert our forces here and keep the Shadow Syndicate in line. We can discuss this when you return.
If he survives. What are you talking about, pal? If I survive, you cheeky slug. Actually, what I'll do is I will take that off the tracker for the moment. So I'm focusing on the planet ones, and then I'll do the... Oh, hello. There's a droid out here. Let's go and speak to him. Oh, that's a... Okay. Right, so where have I got to go? I have got to go, as I originally thought, to the east. Interesting jump there. Ah, yeah, if I Bloody hell, destroy these things. Let's see. This way, this way. And just because I can, have a grenade.
One more down.
Alright, so I've got to... Where are they? Okay, so I've got to have a little explore around here. Nice. Ooh. I have got a surveillance device, okay. So I'll just kill until I get more surveillance devices. Easy enough. Well, something blow up there. That's another one done. Right, so it's a nice easy mission. Alright, so yeah, if I keep heading south. Thank you. Oh, he's doing that one, okay. I thought he was trying to be helpful. We're gonna make some dinner. Okie dokie. Have some food. Food. I need to do some food shopping soon. No, I'm not going to use that speeder because that's poop. Okay, where is it going to go? Birds have ears. Right, so let's go do that one there to the south. And then I'll come back out and do the other missions along the way.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
Dispatch SIS forces, 3 of 10. Easy. Do this. Oh. You can't shoot through a wall, Leo, you daft person. Almost one-shotted him. Almost. Right. Let's take these ones out. Destroy what needs to destroy. I've got those. I'm definitely thinking at some point I could want to try and set up, let's say, a guild fleet, whatever it's called in this game, for here. But I mean, it's not in a mad rush because I know it's not a lot of people play it. That I know, I should say. Right. Well, that's nice and easy. And I've got to take out some more of the beast handlers and defeat the super soldier prototype. Oh dear, super soldier prototypes. Let me know fighting Captain America. Aha! Oh dear. I am sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Speaking of Captain America. Oh, I've got to go that way. Okay. Good evening. Yep, we're on Nar Shaddaa today. And I refer to it as Space Vegas. Slaughtering as I go. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not worrying too much about the crafting. There's a weird thing about Captain America with me. In the comics, I could not stand Captain America. I really couldn't. It was just something about his attitude. It's something put me off when I was younger and just never got into him. But the movie version, I really liked. However, my favourite Marvel character is Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. There's a reason why I was seriously considering this year's Comic-Con to cosplay as him. Let's go this way. Now, I have loads of comics. I've got a I've got like a big picture of him on my wall. Quite a few comics of him somewhere. But yeah, it's just like one of those. Oops, take him out now. Yeah, so yeah. Dr. Stephen Strange. I know a lot of people didn't get on with the film, but I really... Ooh, lucky you. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to going to see Infinity War. That's going to be on the 27th for me, and the one I'm going to go and see is going to be at 4 PM. So yeah, there'll be no stream on that day, unfortunately, because I won't be able to make it back in time. But it's one of the reasons why I try and pick Fridays as my, if anything's going to happen, that's the day it's going to happen day. Get those as well.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
Nice little early birthday present for myself. Justice League cartoon poster. Okay, I can get that. Still not seen the Justice League film, but that's not a... I'm definitely more of a Marvel person than DC, and that's not putting the DC ones down, it's just, you know, in the same way you got so much more work done last Friday. Okay, yes, that is the. That's how I look at it as well. Yeah, you get a break from me as well. You get a chance to do stuff. Right, I need one more beast hand just to take out that. I think the Justice League one will be one I watch when it comes on like Amazon Prime or Netflix or something. So I'm in no major rush to watch it. Although I know one of my nieces, she absolutely loves a cartoon show called it's like DC Heroes, I think it's called, or something like that. And you know, she definitely said no, one of her favourite characters is Poison Ivy. It's like, I'm a proud uncle. Oh, we're getting Cloak and Dagger. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Yeah, it's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, she really enjoys that, and whenever like we're out doing stuff and she sees anything like it, she points it out to me straight away. Yeah, I'm definitely going to encourage that. Right, so I think is that one clear? Yes, it is. Right, let's go and hand that crap in. Yeah, I've seen a few clips of it. Doesn't look too bad. It's I mean, I used to love. To be honest, I still do occasionally like watching it. The original Teen Titans as well. That was a great show. Another one of those ones that when I was, should we say, in bed due to my kidneys playing up, that the Batman stuff. Basically, because of all the medication I was on at the time, I could only concentrate on things for like 15-20 minutes at a time, and it was really starting to frustrate me. So I just ended up just watching cartoons for a long period of time. Things like Teen Titans, the animated Batman series,
You began this conflict.
loads of stuff like that.
All our businesses suffer. Now you all die.
Yeah.
Ukabi, I've been waiting to meet you a long time.
The attacker.
Yep.
You have weakened my forces, but my death squads wade through blood as we speak.
Oh dear,
Your
death
head
squads.
will be my trophy before dawn.
I will use your nutsack to polish my gun.
It looks bad, I know, but I've been working on a strategy.
What's next, then?
Our guards captured a few of the gangsters. The exchange is based in the tunnels running under this sector.
See.
Maybe now's the time to push. Wipe them out, their leaders, along with Ukabi.
The DX Annihilator Network approves.
Perhaps. I think I speak on behalf of the Shadow Syndicate when I ask, with due respect, can this be done?
Price will be high.
Your syndicate is comprised of the most powerful people on Nar Shaddaa.
Teen Titans
Your
movie coming out,
lives are worth a
and Young
lot.
Justice is coming back. But yeah, the DC shows are generally pretty good. I mean, yeah,
You'll
there's a
have to
few
take
duff
out
ones
the
every now and then,
members
but
of Ukabi's
as a
inner
general,
circle. All of them
general
are
rule,
cybernetically
they're actually
enhanced.
not too bad.
Custom-built masterworks, equal to a dozen Mandalorian warriors.
When they're dead, proceed to Ukabi's chambers. Do whatever you have to do.
I watched it. I'm not ashamed to admit it, but I watched the old Deadpool trailer again today. I'm so looking forward to seeing that. Dupinder as well. He's back. Oh, I think I shit to myself. It's gonna be a good film. Oh, right. Monitoring my activities, I see. Where'd you come from?
In fact, a Republic-aligned group of war veterans called the Star Dogs are preparing to strike at you.
Then they'll die.
Let them come. I'm responsible for more bodies than a Coruscant cemetery.
Oh, that is a good one.
The Star Dogs are not
if
war
it's
recruits.
an acceptable
Being Republic, They have a
price,
certain distaste for
you know,
direct
like say
assassination
like 20
jobs,
quid or less.
but they're alarmed.
Yeah,
They're contracting with the
that might
Nar Shaddaa
have to be
Exchange
done.
to have you killed.
That is a very good idea. Very good idea. But somebody in chat suggested that once I finished my current gameplay on Monday for Get Out of Hell, to play the Deadpool game. And I actually agree with them, as long as the price is, as I say, as long as it's a decent one and it's not ridiculously high, like say 35 quid or something.
If you could learn all this, they're hardly professionals.
I've seen the Deadpool game being played, and there's some
I would not underestimate your
absolutely
opponents.
hilarious bits in there. Especially the bits
I ask while you're
involving
there,
Cable.
to take the exchange
In fact, no, the
dossier on
whole
their hitmen.
game
Can you do
is
that?
hilarious. I saw Sam Stripping, I think it was Dodger's other half, playing it, and just going, I need to get this game. But every time I went to look for it, it was ridiculously overpriced. But hopefully it has dropped in price.
I like assassinating assassins. They always
if it
look so
has,
surprised.
I'll get it.
Then you'll enjoy this.
Because it's a game I've been wanting to get for a while. And I like Deadpool. I've now got some of this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if it's sort of like 20 quid, I'll get it. If it's
I did
more
what you
than that,
wanted.
then I'll...
I know. I intercepted their listening post's final transmissions. Got some Republic secrets. Even heard their dying screams.
Okay, dude, you're messed up.
Twice now you've saved intelligence, and I won't forget it. Now if you'll excuse me, surveillance duty calls.
I am Imperial Intelligence. I'm saving my own self, you stupid... Lay off the cheeseburgers. Oh, it's been taken off Steam? Oh, poop. Let's check to see if it's anywhere else. Alright, that there might have to be put on the back burner then. Can't get on Amazon. What about on GOG? They sometimes do pretty good stuff on that. But someone's just checking to see if it's actually still available. Why did they take it off sale? Oh well, I will keep an eye out for it. Then if it goes back on sale anywhere, then I will get it. I'll see if there's anything else I can play in the meantime. Oh, pissed in my cornflakes, that is. Can't be helped. Still, next time I see a game that's dirt cheap I really want to get, I shall have to do it. Could be, but even so, it's a bit odd that they would take it off sale. Normally they just reduce it in, mega reduce it in price, and then sort of, to sort of highlight that the thing's out. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a new game, but yeah, it just seems a bit odd to. Which ones do I do first? Do I do? Alright, let's go and do that one first. And then I'll go back and do the other one. I've got to come back this way anyway, so might as well do that one first.
Take this, ugly.
Oh, it's a licensing issue. Oh, that explains a lot. Well, that sucks. Shame really, because it's a hilarious game. I mean, it's not, shall we say, going to break any sales records. But if you like Deadpool, it's definitely got that humour in it. They've got the comic book Deadpool, not the movie version. So you guys like the talking boxes, and Cable is basically a walking hunk of muscle, stuff like that. Can't get in for PC. Poop on the stick. Well, I should just have to keep an eye out for it to see if it comes back on sale. Yeah. If it was just my own personal use, I would probably say yes. But I'll just have to content myself with rewatching the original film. Oh, hello. What was that? It is a energy blade bayonet. Ooh, and that's a rep item. There's so many of those. Nice, that one done. Nice, easy mission. Yeah, I don't want to buy a stream key like that. I'd want to get a. Oh, that's a. If I was going to get it, I'd get it, from a reputable source, not somewhere that might be a. The key might be genuine, but it may have been purchased. Shall we say, not kosher. Oh, that's really annoyed me now, that they've taken it off sale. Oh, hello. Yes, just for a laugh. And that was a nice easy one. Right, I've got to defeat 3 more. Nukabi's base. How's this? There's a preview. Yep, preview's going alright, good. Always like to double check that every now and then, just in case there's like freezes or anything like that. Doesn't happen often, but always a good habit to get into.
All going down.
Let's take. Oh, well. Yeah, not happy. If that's legit, the reason why they've stopped selling the game, which is incredibly stupid, then that's petty. It really is. Because it means if someone has an issue with their computer, they can't re-download it. I'm sure. I think that's how it works. You think with the the film coming out and the second one coming out, they would want to promote the ever-loving poop out of anything Deadpool related. Oh, it does stay in people's libraries. Oh, that's good. Right, we killed lots of people, and we're now basically tearing apart the foe. We're basically messing up some enemies just because I can. Yeah, and unfortunately lamenting the fact that the Deadpool game, which was something I was going to play or get to play after Get Out of Hell was finished, unfortunately it's been taken off sale. So just had a bit of a grumble about that, because that'll be perfect, as a Monday night, crazy wacky game. And it is hilarious as well, especially with the film coming out. Yeah, we think it's to do with the license. It does kind of make sense, but it's just still. Oh, he's not here. Dude, I'm he's buggered off. I am sensing potential shenanigans here.
Anybody there? This is Mora Visen. Please respond.
I'm here. Go ahead.
This is an emergency. The exchange is attacking. Yukabi is here.
It was a distraction.
Get back as soon as you can. We can't hold them.
Right. So whilst I was here, he was going to there. Spying shenanigans. Sell that crap first.
Another time.
Rage. Not familiar with that one. What's that one about, Rage? I mean, it's the name sounds familiar, but I'm not 100% sure if it's the one I think it is. John Goodman. No, doesn't ring any bells. No, it must be something else I'm thinking of. Go back up. I think I'm going to head back to the... Yeah, if I head back to... Where's it gone? Rage, right. It does sound familiar, but honestly I can't remember what it is. Right, let's try that again. Yeah, I need to head back to the listening post. Jeez. There. I do actually have Mad Max somewhere. I think I put it on the list of games I could play. I've got obviously Assassin's Creed Origins. What else have I got? I've got loads of games.
And you return alive. Have you heard? The Exchange and Stardogs have blamed one another for their negotiators' deaths. They have started
if need be, I
limited
might give
war.
Mad Max a try.
The truth, as they say, was the first casualty. Now, I believe you have a dossier for me.
Ah, very nice. Free game on the PS4. Bad.
When I give my word, I mean it.
I saw someone playing it a while back, and I admit it does actually look good.
Will allow us to find and destroy the Exchange's
and it does sort of thing. Even though there's a fair bit of driving in it, and I admit I cannot. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Is me and my driving. It's going to be fun. Me be like, oh, there's like one tree in the middle of the entire desert. You can guarantee I'll crash into it. And I'm going to get salty. It's basically... if
what shall it be? Does one die? Do both?
You horrible worm.
Open world, but a lot of driving.
Both wretched. And now you here to rescue the woman and the traitor. I am Okabe.
The Hutt's a traitor.
Godova. He brought you here and sold us out.
Godova and the others fear me. Fear destroys
Well,
minds.
no physic choice
Look
now
upon
it's
my
between the Hutt
body.
and her, who I'm going to
Cortosis
kill.
skin grafts.
Oh, sluggy boy.
Intravenous Kolto injection system. Holographic targeting array. You are only mortal. I will always prevail.
Not if you're vaporized. So what was that about always prevailing? Little turd. Yeah, I think I might give Mad Max a try then, because that's an older game, so it should run, you know, pretty decently on my system.
I don't think he's getting up. Kolto injections can't restore a dead man.
I make no promises at sports games, because as a general rule I don't like playing them.
You brought him here,
but
you tried to get me killed.
Godova, what do you have to say?
It's a maybe. That's all I would say. It's a maybe.
Maybe, but you made the call to Okabe.
Oh, did he? Yeah, she does represent the Empire, though.
Defy this woman, and you defy the greatest power in the galaxy.
How dare you?
The thing is, I'm not entirely sure if I've got any sports-based games, but I will have to have a look on my Steam list, see what I've got. So, I mean, I probably may have got a couple like from like Humble Bundles over the years or something like that I've forgotten about. So I'll have a look. Alright, so my loyalty isn't for sale. Alright. So here's the question: do I shoot Sluggy Boy for being a downright disgusting traitor, or do I shoot woman? Well, she's not exactly the most competent. She is loyal to the Empire. See, I know what I'm going to do. What a one! Shoot the slug. Happy you should consider to of a game. I probably will do. It's definitely something I have thought about in the future. Yeah, I agree. She's a loyal Empire citizen, so I'm going to shoot Slug Boy.
Your wealth and power are worthless.
I'd like him alive, if you would. He's a powerful creature, and he may still serve a purpose.
Now this is where it gets interesting. And I've just decked a hut.
Besides, I'd like to hold him as an example before the Shadow Syndicate. And you. I am deeply grateful.
Notice how her
for your aid.
attitude has now
I know you
changed. She's
must
a little
have
bit
other
more
business on this
forceful
world.
in her personality. A little bit more confident, shall we say? Yes.
Now that Okabe and the Shadow Syndicate are dealt with, what next?
The war against the Exchange will continue, but our focus can move to other enemies.
Well, my elbow again.
Thank you again for your assistance, and when Nar Shaddaa finally falls to the Empire, we'll remember the role you played.
See, I like to think in my sort of RP that in one of my previous characters, that's how he got the stronghold. Right, so that's that one done. Now let's do the class mission. I've got to locate the aptly named Watcher X, who is an ex-agent who dealt with some interesting mind control techniques. So where is he? He's going to be around here. So what I need to do is go out the right door and head to the travel thingy, whose name I've forgotten because I'm an idiot. think it's this way. Check on the map. Yes, it's this way, right?
You're crazy. Yeah? Go inside and tell him you think the Emperor is a chump.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to... What I'm actually seriously thinking of doing, in fact I will probably even do it, maybe even today, is the Humble Bundle monthly thing. You know, it's like $12 a month and you get like, you know, about 6 or 7 games each month. Some of them are sort of like indie games, some of them are like AAA titles, some of them are like sports ones. So I'm thinking I might actually do. It's only going to cost me like $12 a month, which isn't too bad. It's within the realms of my budget, and then that way it'll give me extra games to play, codes I can give away, things like that.
Please select an available travel route.
Yes, I'm getting close to what my monthly budget is for stuff, but yeah, I think for probably a few months I could definitely afford to do it, and that will. You know, if I said like say 6 months, if we say an average of 5 games a month, that's like what 30 games I could have, and even if I only like keep 5 of them, maybe even 10, that's 20 games I can either give away or I can do as one-shots and things like that. That's fair enough. Audible's pretty good, I can understand that. So that's something I'll probably do tomorrow. Actually, I might even do it. No, I'll do it tomorrow because I want to make sure I pick the right... need to make sure I don't spend too much. So I never like making purchases when I'm tired or possibly sleepy, because that's how mistakes happen. But yeah, that was something I can do, and that's it. I'm perfectly allowed to give the codes away. I mean, I won't. Yeah, I might do like donate £1 and you get put into the draw or something, something simple like that, or even just like give away to anyone who's subscribed or anything, something along those kind of lines. It'd be my way of saying, like, thank you for supporting me, and this is what your help is going towards getting. So I've seen a few other people do that, and yeah, it's like it'll get me loads of games for the month. So in fact, I've just convinced myself of doing it. Right, who is he? Right, I can't go that way, so I have to go this way. What I do need to do is get the... Where is it? Ah, there it is. You know, you've mentioned before that audiobooks, I can completely understand why people not obsess about them, but are so passionate about them.
Step inside. Scan the apartment for important things. Overt threats, escape routes, access terminals.
Serious discount on the backlog of games you missed since the program started.
Look again. Scan for concealed weapons, hiding places. Anything innocent is probably a bug.
Yeah.
Anything you don't
I'm definitely going to get it.
Should be analysed later. Well, play the game. I can wait.
I know there was a couple of so like the previous bundles you can get them up. I was like, poop. That would be really nice. But my rule for continuing will be, if I like at least from the bundle one of the games, I will continue it for the next month. That will be my rule. If I get a bundle, it's like, okay, I didn't like that one, and all of them are thinking, no, these aren't ones I'm going to be interested in playing, then I will seriously think about not doing it for the next month. Depends what the highlighted game is. It's like, I think, is it this month? Is it Deus Ex? Is that the Prime game the featured game, wasn't it, or something? Because I've got both of those. But if I get one and I've got a duplicate, I'll just give the code away to someone on the stream. Can't guarantee when that will be though, so you have to sort of tune in. And the way I will probably do it will be, if you win something, then I will try to make sure that somebody else wins first, because otherwise it'd be a bit unfair if, like, say, one person wins 5 prizes or something like that. So it would be like, okay, say for example Squidjo or Mr. Craigie or something, if they won something like, say, 1 week, it'd be like, okay, you're out of the draw until, say, the next month or something like that. I think that's probably the best, fairest way of doing it.
Are you Watcher X?
Yes.
Yeah, Deus Ex, I've got both
Formerly
of those.
Watcher 5.
Polybridge I've not
Minder
played.
8. Not that you're authorized to
That's
know.
what I'd have to look at.
Got a lot of brass for someone living in filth.
You're a cipher agent. Specializations in disguise, seduction, infiltration, assassination.
Specializations in
Brave to come
seduction.
to Shadowtown.
Aye.
This could be your future. A bomb in your head, trapped here like a criminal.
Yeah. It'll be. Well, I'll just sort of I sort of say to some people, right, okay, this will be the game I'm giving away if you want to enter, blah blah blah. If you don't, then, you know, or what I might do is just, in fact, better idea actually. I'll do what Hannah from Yogscast did. She has a list of stuff, and I'll say, like, right, X amount of people, you win, you get to pick from this list. Then, you know, if you don't reply within, say, 24 hours, then the next person gets to pick. Yeah, basically it'd be like, do you want this? Like, there'd be like a big list of about sort of, you know, like however many I've got. Then that way you say, like, right, these are the current prizes that I'm giving away. I will say when the next draw will be, and it'll probably be like once a week, maybe every couple of weeks or so. I'll work out the details, and then if you are a winner, then you take the pick of what you want from the list, and then you are temporarily blocked from winning something from the next draw. Again, I'll have to sit down and write out all the proper rules, just to keep, again, because I want to keep it as fair for everyone as possible. Of course, if there is a game on the Humble Bundle that I like, I will be keeping it.
Stop stalling and start helping now.
Yeah, that's the other thing as well. It'll be
Watcher 2,
you
my
know, like
sister in the eugenics
or
program,
like
told me
gift
what
like
you
a month
need.
sub or something
You know
like that,
the
like
Eagles
on
terrorists are using Nar Shaddaa as a supply hub, but I imagine you
Yeah.
don't know their latest scheme. The Terror Cell is on the verge of acquiring mass quantities of a new genetic
Yeah,
modification.
I don't want to sort of
serum, Cyclone.
I can put it.
They plan to
Paint myself into a corner
across the
where
Eagles
I can't
network.
afford to do things. So it will be, you know, I'll put a sort of thing in there saying it will be contingent on there being prizes to give away. If there isn't, then obviously there won't be a prize draw. But if there is, then I'll tell people what there is. And then anything new that gets added to the list, I'll say, you know, this week I've added, say, a fleet ship from Star Trek Online to the list, or 500 Zen, or an item from Neverwinter Nights, or something like that, or Neverwinter even, you know, anything along those kind of lines. But yeah, enough about that for now. Let's focus on the game, because otherwise I'll get distracted.
What's this serum do?
Cyclone increases a user's speed and focus, transforming an average human into a natural assassin. It's also lethal. A minor defect. We need to learn who created the serum and find their link to the terrorists.
Oh, no, I'm waffling.
You must obtain a sample. A cyclone dose or a user's blood specimen.
You want me to go out and spill blood?
I'd rather keep things quiet. There's an augmentation shop in the Corellian sector. A place people go for fast, dangerous modifications. Purchase the cyclone
any
there.
sort of donations for the
I can
prize
give you an
pool will
injection
always
to
be
mimic the
welcome.
effects of long-term
And those
genetic
sort of things,
damage.
I will promise
You'll be
I will
slower
not
and
take,
weaker.
unless you
But I could
specifically
make a
say, "Oh, this
convincing
is for
cyclone
you,"
buyer.
and this is for the prize draw. So, no, if you do decide to send anything like that or any keys to give away, just please make sure you say if they're for the prize draw or not, because otherwise I'll think it's for me and it'll be like, "Oh, very nice." In every edge I can get, oh, hello. Yeah, it's going to give me an injection that mimics the effects of long-term genetic damage, so I can smuggle myself into these into this drug den. But the problem is, it lowers my reactions. I don't think so. I'm not having him poke around in my head. Thank you very much.
I'm not letting you inject me with anything.
Yeah.
As you like.
Probably the smart choice. Too bad. Wonder what he would have done to you.
I don't
To the shop.
know.
Get me my cyclone or my blood.
Yeah,
then
this-
find a link to your terrorist enemies.
This storyline is pretty messed up in a good way. I won't spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but it's good. Right, so I need to go to over there. Right. Now I've got the travel point. I can come back here a lot quicker, which is nice. Yeah, that Watcher X guy is really. There's a reason why he's in prison. He's like one of the Empire's experts on mind control and manipulation. But unfortunately, he went a little bit loopy. So they went, right, okay. We're gonna have to. We can't kill you because you are technically a genius and you are, the galaxy's expert on this shit. So they put him in prison. It's a sort of openish prison. Kind of openish prison. But they don't let him escape, obviously.
Only as intended.
Right, let's see. I need to go
Select an
to
available travel route.
over there.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
And a nice little tour around Space Vegas again. Ugh. Yeah, I think I can do it. I'm just mumbling to myself about the because what I'm going to have to do is set up a spreadsheet of what all the codes are so I don't lose them. So, although I will get the, I'll start the Humble Bundle subscription tomorrow morning probably. I won't start going through my lists of games that I've got spare keys for and things like that until probably next week because I want to keep my head clear for Star Trek Adventures on Saturday. And once that's done, then I can. Oh, the Hat Boys got to meet Jeff Goldblum. I saw Terps do a thing post on Twitter earlier. It's like nice. They got to meet Seth Brundle. I wonder how many people know that reference. One of my favourite horror films. If you know who Jeff Goldblum is, you will probably guess what film I'm talking about. Give you a clue, it's a remake of an old sci-fi film. The Fly. Jeff Goldblum was in The Fly with Gina Davis. A messed up film. Very sort of. I think it was direct, and I might be wrong on this one, so please feel free to correct me. I think it was directed or had an involvement with David Cronenberg. I might be wrong on that one though. Or it has that. It definitely has that vibe to it. Messed up film, but very, very good. Not one to watch if you are easily disgusted. I mean, I like to think I've got a strong stomach for horror, especially like films. But this actually, there was a couple of bits in that actually made me go, "Oh god, I'm gonna chunder." I don't want to say what they are. Oh, yeah, obviously level 50. I don't want to say what they are in case you see it and it will spoil the impact. And then there was the sequel, The Fly 2. Small chemical shop in the. Oh, okay, that sounds wow. 100-year-old film negatives. Yeah, wow. Yeah, you go do that. Find a dealer. Alright, where's the dealer? I want some of that shit. Oh, he's pretty for his species. What's that? What's gross? Oh, the fly. Yeah.
There must be some mistake. I'd love to know what you have to offer.
So the fly one, well, say the Jeff Goldblum fly, because there was an older version of it, and I've actually got the original Fly film that was based on it over in my DVD collection. And then you've got the Fly 2, which I must warn you, if you ever see The Fly 2, I feel obliged to warn you there is a scene in it which is pretty nasty. Not only in terms of what actually happens, but in the implication of something that happens. It really is unpleasant. I watched it when I was sort of 15, 16, and I ended up crying.
Hand over your medical serums, gene stims, everything you've got.
Oh, yes, the Brundlefly. Yes. This is how he eats it.
Stay out of trouble or I'll be back.
Yeah. You don't want to Google that scene if you say you've just eaten or you've got a weak stomach. Just trust me on this one. But I mean, the whole film itself is brilliant because it's just
This is Watcher X. I've been waiting
the way they show his descent into what happens. It's for the time when it came out. This was like premium level. No CGI. This was all what do they call it? Legit effects like makeup and stuff like that. It really was good. I mean, it's dated now, but for the time, yeah, this was brown trousers.
I saw what went on in there.
Crude, but inspired. Not as artful as what the Empire did to me. Not as skillful as what they did to Watcher 2. Now, we need to analyze the specimen.
Like I said,
Figure out
the
where
second
Cyclone
one
comes from. We'll need equipment I can't buy
Again,
in Shadowtown. There's an abandoned
cheesy,
medical laboratory in the Duros.
in a good kind of way, but
If armed refugees
one
happen
sequence I
stripped
have to
there,
skip
you
through.
can run the analysis of the lab's bioscan.
What happens once I get the analysis?
You send the results to me. Then I think about Cyclone's connection to the terrorists. I'm very good at thinking.
Yes. Oh, got a new knife. What does that give me? Is that any good? No, but it's way worse. See, this is why I do the heroics first, is because look at the difference between it. See, that knife, and this is fairly typical. The knife, like for example, you see there, its rating is 54, but the knife I've got, which I picked up from the heroic, is rating of 80. So it's like almost, well, ridiculously overpowered in comparison. Right. Nice to use the bioscanner. Where's the bioscanner? Let's take a shortcut to there. I'm so thirsty today. What I also do as well is I've just noticed my XP buff's gone out. I will. I'll use that. What I also do is, let's see, what else should I use? My buff. Command stim. Yep, I'll have that as well. Let's just sell some of my crap first and repair.
Do you require medical attention?
500,000 credits already. Really nice. Sort out that quality. Okay, I'm not going to sell that just yet. Oops, okay.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Over to there.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Ridiculous, like level 50 and the level cap for this area is 26. But I say I want to hit the level cap as fast as possible so I can start getting the command crates, which is where you start getting the really good gear. Like every time I would level, instead of actually getting a new level, I'd get a new crate. It's like the in-game, not so much loot crate, because you cannot spend real money to physically get them. Yeah, I like to think that one of these floaty things is where my stronghold is, or my house in here. Yeah, Brundlefly eating. Right, how do I stay in that without dropping? I always get nervous when they do this. There's turns like that. Right. I'm Euros and red light sector. Oh, hello, the red light sector. Hello. Right. Oh, look at my little. There's a mission just to the left. See that again? See it on the minimap. There's a little open triangle type thing. Gonna be here. I'll take that. Yeah, it's definitely worth doing as many of the quests as you can. A little tip that people don't realise is when you're playing the game, if you select, see down the bottom here, it says show exploration missions. If you activate that, it will show you a few more missions. Now these are going to be the same no matter what character class you are, what side you belong to. As long as you are on this planet and you're showing those, these missions will still show up. But because they're not particularly massive ones, they're sort of minor missions. They don't impact on the storyline, they don't impact on your class. All you do is get a bit of experience from them, maybe a bit of credits, the occasional bit of loot. Think of them as like incidental quests. So the option is there to turn them off, and they won't even show up on the minimap or if you're right in front of them. So if you want to do every quest in the game, make sure you have that option selected. Okay, so next I have to go. Right, so if I go to the intelligence outpost first, there's going to be a mission there. I know there is, but I can see it on the map. Let's get power slide. Excuse me, gents. Let's go and hand that one in first. Then let's put that the heroics. Ooh. I'll take that one. Yeah, that's very nice. Agent Madelfelf. Like filth.
Greetings. I heard of your success with the Shadow Syndicate. I was hoping you might put those talents to work for me. My name is Mardel Felth, Imperial Intelligence, and I am here to stop a revolution.
I've been known to stop or start a few wars in my day.
They call this place the Duros sector. But it's not just Duros who live here. Alien refugees from across the galaxy have fled here. Fled from us. Now a leader has emerged to unite the different species. They call him the Flame, and we have killed him twice. Each time he reappears. The locals claim he's immortal.
Clones, maybe?
Third time's the charm.
Only the Emperor himself can claim true immortality. But I'm not asking you to kill the Flame. Yet. Our only undercover agent in his gang was recently discovered and murdered. The Flame insisted the corpse be publicly displayed in Rana Mas Square to taunt us.
Yeah, that does sound like a trap.
If they're baiting you, they want something.
Oh, there's no doubt it's a trap. But they have bait we're hard-pressed to resist.
Oh?
Everything our agent found, all his notes, are pinned to the corpse in plain view.
Oh,
but
dear.
Every team I've sent to retrieve the records has come back in pieces. You may be the only one who could walk into this trap and survive.
Yeah, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, what is it worth to you?
You want this to happen, I'll need payment.
Of course. We have a healthy budget. The Minister of Intelligence is quite concerned about this rebellion.
I bet he is.
We need those records back. Admiral Jafand Arge is due to arrive today to speak with the Hutts about this problem. Once you have the records, use this on the body to burn it. We can't have them use one of our own as a rallying point.
And we can't bury him, so yeah, might as well send him to wherever it is he believes he's going to go. If anywhere. Right, so I need to go up around here. So if I follow this path around, if I go around here, do that one, come back, then go and do that one. That seems like the best way of doing it. Yeah, that seems like the best way. Again, I need to check something first. Okay, it's this way I need to go. Okay. Remember, never rely on me for navigation. I'll get you lost. Even worse if I'm driving. You'd be dead. Yeah, I definitely do not have the hand-eye coordination. But I've learned to compensate for that over the years, so not a major problem. It is if I want to drive or do anything legit. But don't expect me to throw like a baseball thrown at me or anything like that. Okay. Go somewhere again. Yeah, so I will go this way. Okay, so just wipe them out. All of them. I've got to destroy these droids anyway, so I might as well... Yeah, one thing I'm also going to do as well with pretty much any of my characters in this is I know you can get enhancements to improve like your weapons and gear and things like that, but I'm not going to worry about that until I hit max level, because the rate I'm leveling, there's no point in me shelling out for loads of new gear and then a couple of hours later having to do it again. There's just no point. Oh, I can hear a droid. There he is.
Want some of this?
Okay, got one more droid to destroy. And the rest will just be a bonus. And there he is. You can be you. Okay. Now we've got to defeat the anti-Empire renegade leader and the anti-Empire forces. Alright, well I'm going to be doing that anyway. So... okay, I'll just go north. Right. That's the first part of the bonus done. Now go destroy some bomb parts, wherever they are. Oh, I just realised it's like 2 hours I've been doing this already. That's not a complaint, just an observation. Shows how much fun I'm having playing this and talking to everyone. I love it when streams go like that, it's just like, look at the time and then it's like, whoa, it's gone quick. Okay. The agent's body, right, the body's over there, so I'm not going to worry too much about that just yet until I get to it. I'm probably going to see if I can get to the end of this quest line. If it's not that far. Depends what the time is. I don't like to promise it and then find out that it's like going to take me another 4 hours to finish it.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
That's nice. That is chuck a grenade. We'll see if I can get that as well. Okay. Ooh. Sinister. Ooh. Anti-Empire renegade leader. Alright. Just for a laugh, let's see how quickly it takes me to take him down. Boom. And he's down. And he's got a dirty great big sword. Look at that. Need to take out one more of his helpers, wherever they are. Oh, there he is. You do. Excellent. So, but keep an eye out for the bomb parts. Right, if I don't do that, I'm not in a mad rush. What I am going to do is wipe these guys out because I can. Okay, so let's see where I've got to go. Anyway, I've got to go to there anyway. I'll go for that, do that, and then use the bioscanner. Okay, easy enough to do. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry too much about the optional extra on this. There's nothing here. There's going to have to be... Yeah, you know that area is going to be a trap or something. Let's see if there's anything. Hello? I don't know what that is. Take those out as well, because it looks like somebody else is already fighting. There. Bastard, blind me. How dare you? How dare you? These ones. See if I take them out in one swipe. Yeah, excellent. You go and deal with it whilst I blow that up. There's the body. All messed up. Burn him. Here he comes. Flames assassin. Time to put him out. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He tried to cloak it, didn't work, did it? Twit. Right, so now I need to go... off. Yeah, screw it, let's see if I can do this bonus. I'm practically halfway.
My gun.
Oh, security chest. For loot. Not gonna be great loot, but still, loot is loot. Another set of bomb parts over there. Getting a ridiculous amount of regulation med packs. What have I got now? 35? Yeah. That'll last me a while. Oh, looks like there's two, another one there. This part. Oh, there's another one. We'll take that, thank you very much. I'm still laughing at the old thing about Brundlefly. I follow this path around, should get close to where we need to go. It looks like two more of the yes, two more of the things I need are right here. Very helpful. Ooh, yeah. Remember when I first did this on my my sorcerer character. Okay, I'll come out, do that, and then head back. Best way of doing it. And yeah, this is before I got any of the bonuses, any of the unlocks and things like that. I got destroyed doing this mission.
Want some of this?
He actually went on to be one of my favourite characters. Oh, what? Probably this class is my next favourite. My number one favourite, and the sorcerer is close behind. They really embrace the sort of dark side of the Force and the lightning and everything like that. Take him out as well. Nice. I'm just destroying these guys. And there's a sample. Sounds like it's going to explode. Cool. Scary. Legit thought it was going to explode then.
Hello again, Cypher. I'm seeing everything the bioscan sees. Genetic bonding agents, molecular webs. Pure. Perfect. Take Cyclone and it becomes you. I'm going deeper now, Cypher. Looking for a signature to tell us who the artist is. Curious?
This serum is art to you?
Of a sort. It's not hard to appreciate when you see the intricacies. I have a corporate
I can kind of understand that there's certain sciences where it is closer to art than science. I can sort of see his logic.
But Sinchet declared bankruptcy 5 years ago. The company is gone.
Not entirely, though.
Someone else must be using their technology.
Sinchet, a dead company, is connected to Cyclone. Cyclone is connected to the Terror Cell. We need more. I'm finding one former Sinchet executive currently on Nar Shaddaa. He left the company just before it dissolved. Question him about Sinchet. We need to know what happened to their resources, whether they had terrorist connections.
Oh, he'll talk to me.
Shouldn't be hard to interrogate a rich businessman.
Your executive is named Jordal Tlan.
If you ever rich, I can also say that's not something that has occurred, but I will certainly keep you in mind if I do need to separate old film.
Droids. No visitors allowed, no weapons allowed. He'll need a reason to talk to you, to be desperate to talk to you.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Somehow I don't like where this is going.
Use the resources you have.
I've just noticed as well, next time it shows my character, look at his mouth and his eyes.
Tlan's serving droids won't notice if you
see if I can point it out on the stream.
The antidote in return for cooperation.
And so yeah, just have a look around the edge of his mouth. He's starting to show the effects of dark side. Well, falling into the dark side.
I'll do what I have to.
So yeah, just
I make the call myself.
Yeah, side of his head there.
I'm
on
sending
his
the
mouth.
formulas for poison and antidote. The important thing is to get to Tlan. Get him talking about the
He's
terrorists,
slowly slipping to the
Cyclone,
dark
and the
side.
dissolution of Sinchet.
Let's have a look, just like yours. Yeah, I am at dark side. When you get it down to here, it's like it's really noticeable. Yeah, it's yeah, it is a bit creepy. Right. But it's kind of... I don't think so, but there are certain abilities and items, like a lot of them social things, which change depending upon what allegiance. Like, see, down here I'm dedicated to the dark side, but if I was committed to the light side, there'd be certain items you can only use once you've hit, like, say, Dark 3 or Dark 5, because they're tied into your connection to the Force and things like that. It's more appropriate for Force users than non-Force users, but nice that they've got that there. Yeah. Also, some characters will react differently to you, depending upon how far down the thing. It's an interesting little effect. 90% of the time, though, it's cosmetic. I know certain characters will be, especially like your companions, will definitely change their tune depending upon how you are acting and things like that. Right, so where do I need to go? I need to go over there to do that one, and then I'll head back to the intelligence outpost. I follow this path. I think this is the way to go. It looks like it. Oh, I've got to take him out. Oh dear. But you need the kind of glycerin that you should. Oh, that kind of glycerin, right? Yes. Huh. Here we go. Turning. Oh, that's an easy one, actually. Right. So I need to go back to. Make sure there's nothing else in this area. The intelligence outpost. I am there. Right. Yeah, 9:15. Was I even? Me? I thought let's hand these in. Oh, clever. Two quests handed in at once. Brilliant. Let's speak to the agent, Madel Felf.
Your trap's been sprung. Here are the notes.
Let me see. Blasted rebels. The Flame is planning an attack on Admiral Jafand Ange.
Jafand?
He can't know about this.
Sounds like a Disney character.
I was supposed to.
What exactly would you prefer? I didn't know.
Admiral Jafand? Sir, I apologize. This is...
I know who you are. You have made quite a reputation for yourself in the right circles. Are you more inclined than Agent Maddle to tell me what threat has just been posed?
The king.
Does this come from the Flame?
Yeah. What's it worth to you?
To come with a bonus.
This is part of your duty, Agent.
Oh, don't let him in duty.
I know the Flame has been monitoring my communications with the Hutts. I'm here to tell them the Empire will withdraw billions of credits of business from Nar Shaddaa unless they shut down this rebellion.
Which would make you a target.
Killing you would be quite a coup for the Flame.
We must teach him the folly of targeting the Empire. I invite you to come with me when I meet with the Hutts. Your activities have made an impression on the cartel.
Standard arrangement, then?
You do the talking, I'll keep an eye on what's happening behind the scenes.
I see you've done this before.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to get corrupted.
I suggest you go
really
first,
noticeable in his face.
Flush out and destroy any of these rebels who might lie in wait. I leave for my meeting shortly. I hope to see you there.
Knowing Admiral Jafand, I'd
and that's
suggest
some
you go
serious
now.
eyeshadow she's
You'd
got.
expect the route to his meeting to be
impressive.
cleared before he leaves.
Oh, I see. Oh, I've obviously not equipped a second implant. Oh, how bizarre. Never noticed that before. Right. So let's see which one's closest. Let's deal with this Flames mission first, because that's not going to take that long, I imagine. Right. Let's see where I've got to go. Go over at all. Really? Really want to shoot me? Silly boy. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to wipe out his troops beforehand. Just because I can. Ooh, entropic skill D device. Okay, nothing fancy. Take these ones out. Then I will light the beacon. That's the second beacon. It is north. Wait till he gets a bit closer, just because I want to get him as well.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
But even if you've got, you know, like incredible DPS and stuff like that. Oh, you saying about that? I might be wrong, but I think there's a mission very similar to that, or at least related to lighting the beacons in Lord of the Rings Online. I am definitely looking forward to doing that. It might be like making sure that the beacons are ready to be lit or something like that, you know, because you're not actually following the, you know, the plot of the film, but you know you're doing stuff to assist the Fellowship and some things like that. Gone to a call to breakfast. They require pancakes. Yeah, I can't wait to get to Rohan in Lord of the Rings. I mean, I've been there before, obviously in my previous characters, but it's just one of those areas that really sort of shows off what Lord of the Rings is capable of. A lot of people didn't like it because they felt it was too much concentration on the what are things called, like the mounted combat. But you know, it's Rohan, you know. What do you expect? Oh, he's a big lad.
This is not your battle.
Yes, it is.
It took no subtle spying for your empire to destroy the peace of my world. It is the Admiral who
the
led
rest
that
is there.
attack.
Helm's Deep.
It is the Admiral
Minas
who will
Tirith.
die for it.
Oh yes, you're the flame, I presume.
So, you're the one who thinks he can defeat the Empire.
Yeah,
I do not know if I can, only that I must. I am Gendai. My people had done nothing to your empire when they set upon us. They tore our world apart, slaughtered our children, or sold them as slaves.
Yeah, the Empire are a
In
bit of a
fact,
dick.
Every species here has suffered an unprovoked attack by your empire.
He's a terrorist. He raised an army against the Empire. Destroy him.
The thing is, it's like he did raise an army against the Empire, and you know, despite what I personally think of the Empire, this guy is loyal to the Empire. I'm gonna have to kill him, but this is probably one of the few ones I will regret.
No man may strike against the Empire and live.
You've already learned that I do not die easily.
You forget. I've been on your world. I know the secret of your people. Gendai have no hearts or brains to fail. The only way to destroy them is to shred the bodies and scatter them. But we proved 1 billion times over that they're not immortal, right, Gendai? How many of you crawled away? 2? 10?
Kill him!
That guy's going a bit crazy. Right. Correct moment time. No, he at least deserved that. And you are a bit of a dick.
When I asked you to accompany me, I didn't know I would end up owing you my life. I'll call Agent Maddle and tell her what happened. I suggest you make the full report. My men and I will stay here to ensure the Gendai's body is destroyed.
Yeah, his death is a loss.
The Flame was a strong man. He should have been serving us, not fighting us.
The Empire has no place for such monstrosities. Thank you for your service.
Yeah. Just because he was an enemy doesn't mean you have to be a dick towards him. Yeah, a little bit. Right, so I need to go to where now? Oh yeah, okay. Let's I mean, he's one of those characters I can understand where he was coming from. So, you know, I like to think that if he had killed me, I would have not have sort of held anything. My spirit would not have held anything against him. Like one warrior to another. Okay, yeah, you killed me. Well done. Let's go and hand that one in first. Right here.
I just received word from Admiral Jafand.
Red
He
Lanterns.
says thanks to you, the Flame is dead and the rebellion is in chaos.
Yeah, what do I get? Yeah, he was a good man.
He was just trying to avenge his people.
If we mourned every conquered planet, we would never have become an empire. If you would take on another task for us, I have a message from General Colvin of the Imperial Reclamation Service.
Oh?
He believes you might be key to recovering the secret the Empire has sought for decades.
Ow.
Thank you for all you've done.
5 inversions, last survivors of Sector 666. That just sounds so freaking cool. That really does. So just talking about the Green Lantern, for anyone who's wondering what I'm talking about in chat at the moment. One of those series that, whilst I didn't have a dislike for, I couldn't get into it for some reason. I think because I was reading too much of, you know, like Doctor Strange and you know, the Batman stuff and things like that. But I can definitely, you know, from what I have seen of it, I can definitely see why people like it. Just not for me. Again, that's kind of like my. I try and get that as my general philosophy these days. It's, you know, I know from a fact there's a lot of things out there that I just don't get or don't quite understand. There's no point in me pissing on it just because I don't understand it. Get rid of that one, sell that, sell that. Sell that as well. Yep. So that's 106. Oh, cool, actually. That could be. Oh no, but my minimum damage decreases. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to keep that for the moment. In fact, actually, what I will do is I will change it. It does increase my weapon. But what I will do is I will take the crystal out of it. Out of that one. One. Yes. Cost me 7,000, but that's not a problem. Then I will replace that crystal with that. Because it gives me plus 41 to my critical rating, which is always going to be good. Yes. Bind it to me, I accept that. That is that one. Let's compare. Yeah, see, I lose a little bit of a minimum damage, but my defense rating and accuracy rating is that's fine. Oh, that's fine.
Please use all
I'll
products
sell
only
that
as
and
intended.
that in one of those. Where's that one? That one as well. Oh, there we go. Now I've got the implant in there. Strange how I was missing that one out before. I know a little bit of the lanterns. I know about the. So just like literally just lost a little bit, but.
Welcome. Please
Right. So do I go with the Ghosts of Nar Shaddaa, or do I go to the lounge? Let's go to the contract negotiations first because that's higher up on the list.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Although I did go through a phase of liking the Flash. Still kind of do. Like, I think I mentioned it the other day. I was not impressed with some of the later seasons of the Flash TV show. The first couple of seasons, really good, but at some point it just, again for me, just I don't know, just something about the quality of it just seemed to suffer in the later seasons. I mean, some of the bits were pretty good, like when they brought old Malfoy in. That was quite a laugh. And they had Wally West and Jesse Quick, I think her name, Violet Bean, who was at Comic Con once, and I saw her. Very nice person. Didn't get a chance to speak to her, but just doing like a talk type thing. Manhunters massacred the whole of Sector 666. Right, so where have I got to go for here? Or you need to go up that ramp. The very handy arrow pointing this way. Oh, where do I need to go from here? Oh, it's over there, right. Oh yes, jizz music, which is a legitimate thing in the Star Wars universe. It's not pervy. Got a new weapon at the back there.
Master Tlon requested my repairs be completed in time for tomorrow's Swoop Race broadcast.
Yeah, that's still a big chunk.
You are supposed to comply.
I'm not a mechanic. I can't keep repairing you things when you malfunction.
Then I shall inform Master Tlon of your inability to perform your duties.
That's not necessary. Why don't you clear your memory of the last 5 minutes? Hey, you!
Major security flaw
there.
there.
Tlon's lounge. Is there something I can help you with?
Of course he's going to flirt like anything.
I hope I'm not intruding. What's your name?
I'm Natula Pan. I assist Master Jordal Tlon, tend his lounge and the droids. It's a pretty nice gig. When Tlon left the business world, he picked me up, bailed me out of debt. Now I work for one of the richest men on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, of course. Gonna flirt with her, as always.
You sound devoted. I hope he treats you well.
Tlon? Not like you're thinking. Might be nice to be treated well again.
I see.
Don't take this wrong, but I don't know you, and no one comes in here just to talk. What's this about?
Again, one of my rules for this character is always take the flirt options if they're available.
Maybe I just enjoy your company.
Somehow I doubt I'm who you're really interested in. Not that I'm complaining about the attention.
I said my rule about always taking flirt options. Sometimes it does sort of backfire. See, it's a light option. But you know what? I've got to stick to the flirt rule.
Let's get away from here. I'll prove how interested I am.
Oh, yes.
I suppose the droids can look after themselves for a while. We could slip down to the cantina for a little bit.
You two have fun. I'd come with, but she's a little sweet for my taste.
Oh, you sure you don't want to join us, Kaleo? Evie makes the comment before about
Okay, I needed that. I should
him seducing his way around the galaxy, eh?
But I'm still curious.
He's playing a role here.
What's this all for? Let me in on the mystery.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to her. She seems a decent person.
I'm afraid your boss is involved with criminals.
Tlon doesn't even leave his room. I mean, I know he did some weird deals back in the day. Okay, I guess you are serious.
Mm-hmm.
You know I can't betray Tlon.
I wouldn't expect him to.
But I can go behind his back a little, if you like.
Yeah, it's about business dealings, so I'm not lying, I'm just stretching the truth to her.
I need to know if Sinchet Industries dealt with terrorists. I thought Tlon might know.
Terrorists? Sinchet was pretty innocent, as corporations go. And Tlon wasn't political. Things did get
sounds like a Vulcan
toward
name.
the end. After the war, Tlon and his partners were desperate to sell. They sold Sinchet off, one division at a time, mostly to other companies, but one group of buyers creeped me out.
Do tell.
Can you tell me about the buyers?
A little. I can try. I don't know who the buyers were, but they didn't act like businessmen. Still, they had credits and they wanted to deal. They were after a Sinchet subdivision, some medical company. I don't know why, and I don't think Tlon cared.
As he says,
That
jackpot.
sounds like the people I'm after.
I think the branch they bought was called VerveGen, something like that. Like I said, it made medical supplies. I don't know what else I can tell you. But don't worry, I won't say anything to Tlon.
Yeah, so maybe we can meet again?
I'll give you a call next time I'm on Nar Shaddaa.
Sure. You don't have to say it. Watch out, alright? And take care.
Thank you. Hey, got the mission done. Nobody got hurt. But if anything, we had a good time.
Hello, Cypher. Always pleasant to speak.
I swear he's watching me.
I managed to slice into the Star Cluster's holocams. I got to see how you handle field work.
He's watching me.
You handled the Twi'lek woman expertly. I underestimated your persuasiveness.
Yeah. Like, dirty pervert. Yes.
Let's talk about the mission, please.
Of course. That's why I'm here. So, now we know about VerveGen, a Sinchet Industries medical subsidiary purchased by a shadowy group of buyers. Those buyers were presumably members of the Terra Cell. The company was acquired to produce Cyclone and other technologies.
Yeah, agreed then. They're our next target.
We need to take on VerveGen.
Not yet. Soon. But not yet. I've located the VerveGen offices, but I'm unable to obtain personnel records. Their data is very well secured. I need you to set up surveillance. Slice into public terminals around the building perimeter, and I can use HoloNet resources to see and hear inside.
Yeah, and after that?
Say we're successful. Then what?
We analyze the situation. Determine our best approach. VerveGen is located in the upper-level industrial sites. The sector is overrun by corporate security. Some may carry Cyclone as a last resort. When you're done, come to Shadowtown. We'll meet in person. Watch your X out.
He really needs to pick a new code name. Watcher X. So cheesy. Oops. Can I use my... I cannot mount, no. This is huge. It's, you know, the carpet is really garish as well. Okay. Oh, that made me feel ill reading that. XXX Sephiroth Watcher XXX. Ugh. No, I'm not gonna. No. It's like the temptation to ban for that is very high right now. Very emo-y, that one, isn't it? Okay, so
currently open for business.
Right, two there. I might as okay. I've got to speak to General Dudas, so I might as well go there first. and then go to there afterwards.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Because it looks like I've got to do one there and one at the other. Nightblade! Okay, Nightblade was funny though, to be fair. That was... Especially the, what do you call it? The fan fiction that Matt wrote. Talking about Saints Row 4, by the way. There was a character in it called Matt Miller, who creates a fan fiction of Nightblade, which is like their version of like Batman with other stuff thrown in as well, and it's just so cheesy and over the top. It's actually funny. But again, that's why I like Saints Row, because it is cheesy and over the top. Do I go north or do I go? Let's try and go south. Power slide. Power slide again, just because I can. And power slide once more, which I realise is not really technically a power slide because oh, that's the point. Have I got new powers? I do. Ooh, I forgot about that. I just remember there was a trainer around here, and the trainer is over there. So a random memory just popped into my head. There's a trainer over here. I'll go into that first, and then I'll do the rest of the mission. I completely forgot about that for the whole stream. And I leveled like 3 times. I'll level again very soon, so I just don't know where the trainer is. What we'll do.
I know every trick of the trade.
Right.
Anonymity, deception. These are your tools.
Okay, let's go with the Imperial Agent skills first. Now there. Target acquired. Ooh, range and tech accuracy by 30%. Very nice. I'll have that. That can go there. Same for that. Shield probe. Evasion. That can go over there, actually. I'm having to keep these ones clear because of when my abilities swap. Orbital strike. Yeah, baby, I'll be one of those. I can go down there. And ballistic shield. Okay, that's not bad for the boss weapon. See what can do. Flash bang. I'm not going to use that much, so I can go there. Again, I'm just going to organise it so it's a little bit more. That's better. Okay.
No one.
The funny thing is, my username Mobius originally came from a Star Wars game. That was the funny bit. When Star Wars Galaxies came out many years ago, I could not come up with a character name, so I just created a name randomly, and the name that came up was Mobius. Then one day, I discovered that there was another character on the server called Mobius as well, spelled slightly different. And there was another character called Mobius, again, spelled slightly different. Right, so where am I going to go? And because my character was a weapon builder. What else was there? There was one was an armor smith and another was a tailor. And we all met at one of the public transport hubs, and there was a picture, and I wish I'd kept it to this day and it hadn't been destroyed on my hard drive. Was me, this giant Wookiee, and a Rodian, all standing together, basically sort of high-fiving, hugging type thing, like the 3 Mobiuses, and that was where the first name came from.
Welcome. Please select an available.
The second part, Tempest, was a mixture of things. I was trying to find a second name to go with it, and I've been playing D&D for a little bit, and I hadn't really done that much research on the deities, and I saw the name Tempest. I just thought, ooh, that sounds pretty cool. I'm going to go with that. And I then found out later that that was one of the sort of warrior type deities. And also, it's a very sort of... Tempus also means time in a sort of pseudo-Latin type way. So, in a way, my character means twisted time or looped time. I'm not sure if that's the exact translation, but it's one of the sort of things when you discover it, you're thinking, you know what, that sounds really cool, I'm going to use it. And that fast became basically my in-game name. I've used that pretty much ever since. Or at least versions of it. I have had it a couple of times where there's, I've had this spell Mobius slightly differently or Tempus slightly differently, but essentially that is where my online name came from. For those of you who are interested, obviously, isn't it? Let's go pick up the missions from this Spec Ops Center first. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to complete this planet tonight. Not a problem. I'll just do as much as I can.
I'm glad I caught your attention. The Empire sent me to negotiate the exclusive sale of several new armor designs.
Next little mission take like 5 minutes.
The sellers are driving an expensive bargain. I'd prefer to keep these credits in Imperial hands.
You say credits?
You've piqued my curiosity.
The gangsters who managed to liberate those designs are making a show of their willingness to sell the plans to the highest bidder.
How do you pronounce that last name? It's like dash equals dash underscore 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 underscore.
Negotiations. In either case, I'm done playing their games.
Oh, Game of Thrones gifts.
Eliminate them and take the plans by force.
I will look at that later.
Just tell me where to go.
Here's where the negotiations are taking place.
I like it when gift wars happen.
They won't expect this, but they are heavily armed.
They always make me laugh.
I'm General Colvin, this outpost's mission leader. If you have a moment, sir, I need your help with a priority Alpha objective.
Oh, calling me sir.
The Emperor has ordered me to unravel a great enigma in this sector. A complex constructed centuries ago by a Sith named Darth Revan.
Darth Revan?
Upon its completion, Revan sealed a mysterious cargo inside, along with many alien slaves. Nothing has exited or entered since.
Ooh, interesting. Something related to Darth Revan. Ooh. Yeah, but... Okay, if that... Ooh, right.
The complex has sat for centuries and no one's gotten inside.
Revan's security measures are exhaustive, to say the least. The complex is fortified with self-repairing automated defense turrets and a seemingly inexhaustible supply of assassin droids. It's amazing technology.
Ooh.
We've spent over a decade trying to breach those defenses, and failed.
Well, I'm here now.
Once I put my mind to something, nothing in the galaxy can stop me.
I've discovered that the complex's defenses draw power from reactors across this sector. The owners of these reactors are completely unaware. Unfortunately, they're also our enemies. Republic Special Forces, criminal cartels, and mercenary armies. They'll never willingly shut down their reactors.
Then my assistance is going to cost you some credits.
What's in this for me?
You'll be well rewarded, and your role won't end with this task. Surely you're interested to see where this leads.
I am, actually.
Accessing Revan's complex means shutting down every reactor powering its defenses. If even one remains active, we'll never make it inside. Good luck.
Okay. This is proving interesting. Darth Revan's technology. Ooh. That does make things interesting. Right, heroic mission, which I've already done, so I don't want to do that. I need to go west and then south. Good old Darth Revan. I know that there is actually a proper major plot line involving him later. Which is I'm looking forward to doing. Where have we got to go? Okay, so if I disable that reactor, that one, then go to that one, Basically, I'll go that one, that way. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm just planning my path. Makes it a bit easier so I know roughly where I'm going. We won't end up doing that, but you know, it's just good to have an idea of where I'm going to take things. Huh, there's that one down. Oh, the weapon sounds different. Nice. Okay. So, if I follow this one to the... I can't go that way. Gotta go this way. Let's take him out as well. Oh, no, that's not it. No, focus on the mission. Focus on the mission.
All going down.
Oh, good. That is on there. I don't have to worry about that. I'll get acquired. Don't have to worry about that. We'll just move that to there, though. There, yeah, that to there. I want to try and keep my more potent abilities towards here. That as well. I'll eventually move them again, but it just seems to work better for me. Like my instant ones at the top, the long range or the long cooldown ones on the bottom, with travel type stuff here, social and medical stuff here, and then might open up another one for like travel to like the fleet and that kind of thing. But this seems to work for me. That's the beauty, you'll be able to customize the UI. You have it tweaked how you want it. And somebody's already just done that one. Hello. Bye-bye. Okay, so again, follow this path around. Oh, and I got stuck.
Want some of this?
Yeah, I'm going to level again soon. Okay, is that one done? And play as Bat Cow in the latest Batman board game. Oh my god. I didn't even know there was a Bat Cow. Didn't even know there was a Batman board game for that matter. Shut down that react terminal. I know there's a super dog, Crypt, and there's a super horse as well. Pretty sure there's a super cat. I shouldn't be surprised by there being a Bat Cow. Let's just see how much more I can keep going before. Nah, screw it. Let's just kill them because I can.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
And I appear to be on fire. Speaking of Superman, have you ever read the Injustice series at all? That's pretty grim. Beppo the Super Monkey, Ace the Bat Hound, and Marvel as Bessie the Hell Cow. Oh my god. Sometimes there are things you wish you could unknow.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Beppo the Super Monkey. That should surprise me, but I'm not. I'm not surprised. I need to deal with that one, deal with that, and then go back to the next part.
Want some of this?
The Injustice one is it's actually the lead up to the Injustice game. You know, the one where it's like DC superheroes fighting each other, but it's a way of explaining what happens. And you find out that you know, why Superman's gone evil. And I'm not entirely sure if I should spoil it in case you want to read it, unless of course you want to know. Dr. Bong. Howard the Duck has an enemy called Dr. Bong, who basically has a huge bed. Oh dear. Dr. Bong. Again, I should be surprised by these things, but I'm not anymore. There you go, wonder why that was happening. That was a very strange film, Howard the Duck. Part of me wants to recommend it, to watch it. Another part of me doesn't, because it was, well...
Take this, ugly.
Hey, that's that one done. Right. Gonna deal with that one. The Return to Watcher X is going to be easy, I'll just take the quick travel.
Take this, ugly.
What kind of drug helps spawn Howard the Duck? I know the film was directed by Steven Spielberg. That helps. Yes, that's Steven Spielberg. Very strange film. As somebody said, pretty much said in the chat, you know, you want to know what medication they wanted when they created that character. Oh, grenade. That's him done. Hey, are we talking about the original War of the Worlds or the remake with Tom Cruise? Because the original one was pretty good for its time. I think I mentioned it before, something about musicals as well. One of the few musicals I do enjoy is actually the War of the Worlds musical. That's like, no one could have believed in the latter half of the 20th century. Something, they talk about the Earth, regarded the Earth with envious eyes. Slowly but surely, they drew their plans against us. And then you had that music just kick in. It's like the Thunder Child music as well, another great name. Dun dun dun. And I've now got the War of the Worlds theme tune in Sucker Mate. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'll take a shortcut. Imperial Special Ops. Let's go that way. Hello, oh, Spielberg did do some pretty good movies. What was it he did? He did obviously, you know, Indiana Jones, E.T., Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I have what you wanted.
Let me... Yes. This is everything they were offering. I can't believe such scum were able to get their hands on these. My superiors will be pleased to see I was able to acquire them.
Didn't Spielberg do Schindler's List?
Of course, those extra credits need to go somewhere, and you are the hero of the hour.
Yeah, the musical version. Yeah, I completely agree. Zero arguments with you on that part. The musical original War of the Worlds, mind-blowing. Really is.
The reactors powering Revan's complex are offline, General.
Magnificent. After all these years, we'll finally learn what secrets Revan left behind.
I think I'm going to about
Since
sort of
you
half
made
night.
this possible, it's only fair you be the first to explore Revan's complex. Find out what happened to the alien slaves, recover Revan's mysterious cargo, and return with your discoveries.
Probably the best way to describe it actually, a performance of War of the Worlds 1 done, the original version that we were talking about, the musical. But the way it was done was they projected everything onto the screen and they had a live orchestra. And I wasn't that old. It was been 12, I think it was, or around that sort of age. And that was incredible. Just, you know, it's one of those sort of things that part of me is not entirely sure if I made that memory up, but I am pretty sure I saw it being performed live at some point. It's in that part of my history that's so long ago now that it's like, wait, did I imagine that, or did it really happen?
Don't you want to be part of this great discovery?
I don't need
to say 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's another great film that I think was
considerably less impossible than before.
One of my favourites, but just made so much more sense once I read the book. You know, then watching it again was like, wait, that's what that sequence means. Oh. You know, if you watch 2001, I'm going to say blind, you know, having not seen anything about it, it does... Oh, the Infinite Engine, yes, go and do that one first. It does... It will strike you as a... What the hell's going on at some parts? But if you've ever read the book, which I know is... No, you shouldn't really judge a film in that regards, but if you have read the book, it just makes it so much clearer. Like the whole thing about what the monoliths really are, and why things happen the way they do, that kind of thing. You know, so you get like a glimpse into the mind of the proto-apes as well. Pretty good. Here, we're going to be taking on... We'll go heading to Revan's secret facility. So, there is somewhere as well, and I can't remember exactly if it's in this part or the next. It's like a little bit of background into Revan. Quite interesting. I'll make sure I destroy as many of these droids as I can. Just because. That one? It's easy to destroy. But there's a lot of them and you can keep producing it infinitely. I saw the trailer for that and I'm like, interesting. Yeah, it's like how you know, the wolf bonding with the, you know, like I'm going to call them, well, not cavemen, but you know, the sort of first humans and that kind of thing. That's one I think I would have to be in the mood for. Doesn't look like it's a bad film, just one of those ones I would have to think, okay, I want to be in the mood for that one. Oh, great. Shoot him. Yeah, it's exactly. It's, you say, it's a perfect airplane movie where you just want to just sort of lie back and just watch it. The rhythm. Okay. Revan says it is the Force that feeds the infinite engine. And nourishes us in with. So you've got a machine powered by the Force. That, I'm pretty sure, is not common. Yeah, I'm sure you got. Right, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Right, so I've got to head to the various. Yeah. I suppose in a way it's kind of what it does, yeah. It certainly disrupts the Force, if nothing else. But this is an actual utility machine. And this is why I think they should do a film or something set in this era, because you have, you know, some technology that doesn't exist in the newer Star Wars timeline. You have Darth Revan, you have, you know, the Sith and the Jedi at the height of their power, stuff like that. I pressed that too quick. No, but this is actually a machine that utilizes Force energy. It doesn't sort of channel it. It uses it in the same way we would use electricity, which again, as you know, is again, it's something that Darth Revan created, and Revan was pretty much considered to be, if not the most powerful Force user ever, certainly in the top 5. Oops, hello, where's that next? I wouldn't call myself an expert on Star Wars lore, but there's a few things I do know. That's one of them.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
Right, so where's that? Okay, so it's going to be over there. Okay, so it's probably going to be up there then. Yeah, I see it. I've got to go up that ramp. That's him. Okay, I'll deal with you afterwards. I want to learn more about Revan first whilst I'm here, because I've got a feeling that. Let's just use that one. Use that one. Loot. Okay, yeah, there it is. I thought it was up in that chamber. There it is. This is the next part. Bit of a strange place to keep it, but never mind. Surrounded by skeletons, but. Two tens of generations we have kept our pledge. We will not emerge before the sign. Revan left us words to live by. There will be a sign. Someone will come, will seek the machine. Someone worthy. Hold fast to your purpose. That time will come. Your children will see that day, or their children, or 100 generations hence. Hold fast, for the day will come when we are tested, and we must be ready. Will it be a worthy soul who breach our defences, or must we kill and die to defend the Infinity Engine? I think that's what it said. I missed off the last couple of words there. Oops. And shoot him out as well. Alright. Oh damn, I should have gone. Oh well, never mind. These things happen. So it was on the same level just over that side. Alright. For some reason I thought it was on the lower ground. And strange places do keep these sort of records. Balls on both sides. All who thought the Starforge a mere weapon. They didn't know. They never wanted to know. It is the seed of worlds, such power, even in a fragment. Fleet, that's what I made of it. Almost laughable now. What of its smallest piece? Oh, it's gone too quick. It feeds on the force, on energy, on mass, on whatever you give. Okay, this text is going too quick. Why bother with fleets when one day we might build our own galaxy? Yeah. But this is like the Genesis engine cranked up. You know, give it enough time and energy, you can build anything. Yeah. Here's the question though. Do we kill these guys and take it for ourselves? What do we do? Ugh, he's an ugly fella. His eyes are below his mouth. Yeah, what is the infinite engine?
I don't see anything infinite looking around here.
It was the size of a fingertip when he came here, now it's that big. Yeah, where did he get it, or did he create it?
Tell me everything you know about the infinite engine, starting with where it came from.
Oh. So it was part of what helped to build Revan's empire. I can't. Sorry, it's like the way it's like his head's on upside down. Yeah, surrendered the infinite engine. I serve no one. Yeah, I serve no one.
I have better things to do than join your little cult.
Memgam gamgi, nina gegwan, amnerna hanak. Manub meraka naja, kinamabam, yak manala. Jukagi ne paninu, am kambina bek nemu kemgram.
It's an interesting one. They don't want to fight. They don't want to give up the engine, but they want to give me my own version of it. Don't store your film where it really ruins it in the long term. I will keep that in mind. But yeah, interesting choice. I mean, I'm trying to play as a sort of loyal thing, but at the same time, they're giving me what I want. So, yeah, screw it. I'm going to be a nice guy. I'm not going to kill him.
Give me this seed, and I will leave you alone.
Nuk inu nemnu, amka aka mem perlak palak. Nemua pemguana, kumia yang mem gamba paka.
Yeah, you do that.
Enjoy yourself then.
Nua mimyaki, anara berbaga.
Yeah, I mean, they came in. I mean, I came here for the Infinite Engine, and they basically gave me a clone copy of it. So, you know, exactly what I wanted. No point in killing them. I don't. No, I think actually that is, because if you look at the other species, the other dudes here, let's see if I can zoom in. That is actually what he's what they look like. What I reckon happened, somebody created it, they modelled the head on upside down, they got called out on it, and they go, no, actually, his head's supposed to be that way. But yeah, it does look like it's upside down. But if you sort of tilt your head that way, it doesn't look as pleasant. Really messed up. I need to go to contract negotiations. Return to General Clavin. Where is he? Where is he sitting? General Clavin is in Imperial Special Ops Center. Right. Where's that? Imperial Special Ops. Alright, let's go there. No, it wouldn't surprise me if they muzzled it upside down and then just ran with it. Right. You ain't going to be happy, but you know what? Tough titties.
The operation in Darth Revan's complex was a success, General. Have a look at this.
What? That tiny speck was all you found in a vast complex?
The slaves are all long dead. This was the only thing of interest left.
Disappointing. If I didn't know better, I'd think someone else had beaten us to our prize. I can't help feeling we're the victims of an awful joke. Apparently Darth Revan had quite a sense of humour.
Or a devious mind, yes.
Darth Revan may have built the complex as a trap.
If you're right, we should handle that fragment with care. It might be dangerous. Regardless, you've risked your life to help my operation. I'm grateful. I'll send the fragment to Drummond Cast for study immediately.
Sorry, I can't stay and watch.
I've just received a request for assistance from my colleague Major Danrus in network access. If you visit that sector, he could use you.
Maybe I will. I haven't decided yet. The next is... Okay. I'm getting close to level 52 already. That's what I wanted. I wanted to level up as fast as I can so I can start doing the command crates. So I can get the really good gear. Right, so I'm not going to go to Red Watch X. I'm going to go to speak to Major Whatchamacallit first.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
Let's go to Major Dudar.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Yes, that bit in Close Encounters when you discover what that music actually is. Like, ooh. Oh, here's a random thing for you, and not a lot of people know. Is in Close Encounters, on the outside of the mothership, and you can only really sort of see it in like the DVDs or the updated digital versions, there is a tiny R2-D2.
Please use all products only as intended.
Not a lot of people know that.
Be well.
And the other one as well is in First Contact, the film, the Star Trek film, during the sequence where the fleet is battling the Borg over Earth, in the background, you can see the Millennium Falcon. Again, I don't know if people realise that. What was it?
Hold, Agent. Major Damaris, Ministry of War. Your assistance is required for a mission of utmost importance.
Yeah, is that hut involved?
What's this got to do with that hut?
My associate, Kabura the Hutt. His cartel operates the Network Access District, the central hub for the entire galactic holonet.
And you sort of know, Google that. There's, in the background of the Borg Cube fight sequence over Earth is the Millennium Falcon.
Breaching the Hutt's defenses and assuming this level of control should have been impossible.
And
we need you to investigate.
I might be wrong as well, but I think in one of the Indiana Jones films, where he's looking at sort of like the hieroglyphics and stuff like that, there's a little, what do we call it, like a cartoon shot or whatever it's called, that features C-3PO and R2-D2. Apparently it's an ongoing joke that Spielberg and Lucas used to have, well, ongoing, they used to have in some of their films. Don't know if they still do it now, but I think when they do like sci-fi films, they always try and sort of have a nod to the other one in there, and they've allowed to do that. They're giving each other permission.
I'll be glad to find the culprit for you, Major.
Your skills make you uniquely suited to deal with this. The main data center is
you
almost
just found
impenetrable.
It. Yep. The Millennium Falcon is
series of
in
well-guarded
Star Trek.
consoles is spread throughout network access, each with its own time-sensitive code. Get all the codes, then hurry to the data center.
This image
Once you reach the data center access terminal with all of the timed codes, we'll contact you with further instructions.
That's the one.
Is that clear?
Get the codes, blast the consoles, call you when I'm there.
It's one of the sort of things that you tell people and they go, nah, you're talking out your butt, Chris. But no,
best of luck.
It's totally legit. Wonder how many strings they had to pull to get that one. I mean, if it was done by ILM, they probably were allowed to, they probably, or at least the people who worked in ILM, they probably sort of said, look, can we just put it in for like sort of 10 seconds or a few seconds or something like that. I suppose as long as they made it clear that it's, you know, subtle in the background and not kind of, you know, the Enterprise is there and suddenly the Millennium Falcon's flying right in front of it kind of thing. Right, so where do I need to go now? I need to go and download the master access code. Pretty much this way. I like those little movie details. Like, I mean, I'm sure you've all seen the classic one of the stormtrooper banging his head on the bulkhead.
Lovely,
the bulkhead door.
What a marvelous specimen.
That always cracks me up.
Sleek, elegant, venomous, like the panthers of Corellia. I could hone you to a fine edge under my knife.
That is an unusual sales pitch.
You're selling something, aren't you?
Myself, my hands, my thoughts, my time. They all shape my creations.
Those are some funky
the
eyes.
Empire sees the beauty of my work. They're prepared to offer me a lucrative contract for my latest reflux booster. I just have to assure them that the product performs to specifications. You could help me highlight their effectiveness.
Yeah, what is the catch?
This doesn't exactly sound legit.
I don't want you to use my implants. Not yet. I want you to be the measure they are tested against.
Oh?
I've been selling my implants to a rather vicious band of gangsters at cost. Now I need to show how much they've improved.
Well then.
Employ this medical probe before provoking them, and it will record their performance. Simple, yes?
And you want me to kill them?
Define provoking them.
Just walking through their turf is justification for violence in their small minds. Don't hold back. This should be a true test.
Alright. Yeah, I'll go killing again. Right, so I need to find street gunslingers and cutthroats. Right, this is doable. So if I go and do that one, go to that one to get the gunslingers, Go there to get the cutthroats. Yeah, I can do this.
Want some of this?
No loot, no poo. I'm glad to kill these guys though. I think probably one of my favourite ones that I noticed first before, this is like before the internet came out, and going back to the old movie details thing, is in Back to the Future, the original movie, where the mall is called Twin Pines Mall. He goes back in time, destroys it, like one of the trees, and when he comes back to the future, it's called Lone Pines Mall. Now, granted, that's not a big, sort of hidden thing, but when you're youngish and you notice something like that and you think you're the only person or the first person to notice it, obviously I wasn't, but when you notice stuff like that, it's like, wow. I definitely enjoy it whenever those little things pointed out to me that I've never noticed before, because sometimes I'm just enjoying the film. Me. That's that one done. Now, to go to, follow that path around, then head back that way. This way to do it. Shoot him. Or the other one is again in Back to the Future 3, when he's driving back over the bridge, and it has Eastwood Ravine listed in it. Although that was again another sort of one that they didn't hide it. That's still a nice little detail. Which makes me think, what's the relevance of that? Well, Marty McFly's character went by, so he didn't interfere with history too much, went by the name Eastwood. So that people wouldn't think he's related to the McFlys there, and that cause a paradox again. And everyone thought his character had died. Hence why they renamed it Eastwood Ravine. When it was originally called Clayton Ravine. And Clayton, Kyle Clayton, who is the woman who became Doc Brown's wife. Was that Back to the Future? I actually like the second one. In a cheesy kind of way. But I think possibly out of all three of them, I think the third one was the best. And the first one was amazing in its own right, but in terms of which one I think was the best, probably number 3. But there's been a few sequels that are.
Put the codes. Excellent.
As far as I'm concerned, there's only 3 Hellraiser films. Anything after that don't count.
Then this is it. Hurry into the data center, locate the saboteur, and eliminate him.
Get ready to see how intelligence handles things.
Be ready for anything. Damaris out.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do, this will be a perfect point actually, I think, to end the stream now, because it's coming up to 9:30 now. I've been going for 3.5 hours. I've got a very busy day again tomorrow in preparation for Star Trek Adventures. I've got to go and get loads of stuff formatted, printed out, prepped, and I've got to make sure I've got enough food in for the weekend as well. So that's going to be interesting. So yes, I shall call this a night. Tomorrow will be some more Star Wars, The Old Republic, and that will be my Empire character, my Jedi. But yes, I will also be doing, as I said before, going through the Humble Bundle stuff, finding some old keys that I've got and Amazon Prime Fresh. It's more there's certain things they don't do that I really want to get, like from my local Lidl's. This is going to sound strange, but they do there's these German sausages called Brockwursts, which are amazing, and it's the only place I've seen that does them locally. You have to leave your load small stream. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to make excuses. If you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm just here playing games, and you people are taking along for the fun and entertainment. So don't ever feel like you have to apologise if you need to go or you can't turn up, because hey, real life happens. So yes, I will bid you all a good night, and if you can't make it tomorrow, fantastic. If not, may the force be with you. Like, a bit cheesy, I know, but I don't care. Time to run those credits. Can't wait till the Elgato turns up, because I'll be able to do this with one button press. Is it working? It doesn't appear to be working. Might try that again. Yep, try it one more time. Seems to be going a bit slow, but it's again on the safe side. Yep, there we go. So yes, I bid you all a good night, and I hope you have a great weekend. And also, yep, don't forget, Star Trek Adventures, 8 PM, British summertime, this channel. Bye bye.